All right.
Actually, he was here the whole time.
Maybe. Who cares? Um. All right.
Fair.
So last time you finished up your battle with the giant crow. You were then attacked by a fourth wyvern rider who fought and managed to escape. More Kenku attacked, but were pushed back by the spiky growth created by Urkin on the bridge. Um, After the combat ended, and the genie had been freed and returned home. What did you guys do with the horn anyway? Do you still have
Someone
the
still
horn?
has it. I think Jack
Yeah,
has.
I have it.
Romulus still has the horn. Okay. Um, you began to investigate the southern portion of the temple that you'd already been to, because there were some freed prisoners you'd left behind entering the room. You found it to be a bloody mess. You tracked the footprints, and you found all the bodies except one piled up in the room where you saved them from in the first place. They were all dead. The one missing was Barrow Gladham, the farmer. At that point, Hammond Cost expressed a desire to leave, and Vivielle Leandrovine echoed the sentiment. And as they started to leave, Talia asked to go with them, and you guys let them go. So they took off back through the the cave entrance that you had originally entered, and then you began searching around the temple in the pit where the water was. You'd lowered the water level, and you conducted a search, watching out for the golem that was guarding the area, and managed to find a bunch of treasure. And now it's time for you to decide what you're going to do next.
What was the name of the horn?
I think we just called it Atir's horn. Ahtayir. Atir.
Thank you.
And during that time, Percy kept watch on a group of supposed bad guys who were clumped up in a room. He did a perception check for him, and he reported back that they were mostly talking about how the queen was dead, and they didn't know what to do next. Dundas, you didn't listen through his ears or eyes or anything, right? You just had him report to you.
Right.
Okay. Right. What now?
We were gonna go search that area up to the north, right? Where those
Yes.
people were.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we should go
that's
that
what
way.
we were saying we're gonna just go up there.
Okay. What's your marching order?
Dundas first. On the
Oh.
left side.
I'll go next to Dundas.
I'll go behind Dundas.
I hold his hand.
I
hold his
squeeze
other
it.
hand.
I let it go.
Hold
It's
your
difficult
other
to
hand.
do. Am I walking sideways?
All right.
Or Dundas's hand you're holding?
I don't know how I'd reach your right hand.
All right. With the other three.
So you're holding Dundas's
right.
left hand. I'll hold his right.
Yeah.
And then
I guess
Romulus
I'll
next to
carry the
Scammon.
tent.
I can't hear anything anybody's saying.
Follow behind.
Okay.
Directions.
I'll go too.
All right.
I'll go.
I'll go
He
the
said,
right.
"What's your marching order, you
All
assholes?"
right.
The right.
Here
No,
we
no,
go.
no, 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 no. To the right.
Okay.
Ah.
All right.
At
Here
least
we
he was more
go.
descriptive than Romulus, the asshole.
I said I'll follow behind.
All right. So you guys awkwardly move forward.
Cautiously and ready for battle.
Awkwardly and cautiously move forward.
Alright, so what
Wonder
can
what
we
that would look like.
see? Okay.
All right.
I dropped Dundas's hand and put it on my axe. Or warhammer.
I smell my hand.
Your ass?
I turn around and point to all the empty space between Romulus and us.
I want to catch up to the group and be right next to Theron.
Okay.
I give him a high
Erkin,
five.
what do you do?
I go in that direction.
Okay.
I say, hey guys, this is that area I was telling you about that Percy was chilling in.
Right. So as you enter the plaza ahead of you, you see that you are in an area just as old as the rest, but this area seems quite more worn down, as if maybe at some point before the place was abandoned there had been a large battle, or perhaps since then there's been some kind of seismic activity that's torn the place apart. But there is a great degree of rubble, and there doesn't seem to be any structure here that is completely intact. You are currently in an area that does not have a ceiling, so the cave roof is the thing that's above you at this point. You appear to be in a plaza, in the center of which stands a 30-foot tall granite statue of a dwarf grasping a great stone lantern in an outstretched fist. There is a bright light illuminating from the lantern that is revealing that the structures around you look to be ancient shops. Yep, that's where you are.
I
They want
said,
to
hey guys,
investigate the statue.
that lantern.
Grimgar, is this
Okay.
statue anyone you recognize?
Make
Uh,
an investigation check, Grimgar, on the not investigation. I guess it's perception.
I do have stone. I'm waiting for my thing to load here. What the hell's that? I know a lot about stone stuff. I can't find the fucking thing right now.
Yeah, it's under your
History check
race
related to the
features.
origin of stonework. I guess I don't know if this is quite that.
It's stonework. I
Alright.
mean, it's a statue made of stone, which means
Okay,
somebody had to have worked it.
Proficient in the history skill at double proficiency bonus.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna make a perception check and add your proficiency again.
So total is
Do you have perception in proficiency? Proficiency?
my perception's 4.
No,
My
you don't.
proficiency's 3.
You don't have proficiency in it. Let me see if that means you get it twice. Oh, whenever you make a history check. Okay, let's make it a history check then.
Okay. So then double my proficiency bonus, so that'd be 6. So
Right,
I
so
rolled
it's
a
a
15,
6.
so total of 21.
21. Okay. That's a statue of Moradin. Do you need to know anything about Moradin?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me see what I know. Hold on. He is the god of creation.
All right.
The dwarf god of creation. He's not my god.
God of creation, dwarf craft, and protection. He's the chief deity. So he's the boss man of the dwarven pantheon.
Okay. So I tell everyone that's what it is.
Oh, word.
I I pray in front of him for a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
I walk off to the left hallway.
Where to here?
Right there, yeah. I just
Alright.
kind of, what do I see?
I'll follow him.
Yeah, I'll go with him as well.
You're praying while he's doing this.
Well, when I'm done praying.
Alright. He's gonna see what he
It's
sees.
a brief
before you do.
prayer. I'm not very devout.
Wow. This is fancy.
Let me see if I can.
I say, hey, Rob.
Not much. The light does not extend too far into this area, but you can tell that. Let me see a little bit more on the wall here. The light doesn't really extend out into that, so that's about what you can see.
Okay.
Looking over to that, but it's a destroyed area with some openings. You can tell that there definitely used to be a pretty large building there. I mean, you can tell with its relationship to the waterfall that it's not completely collapsed. It looks like there's openings there that you could go in and investigate if you chose to do that.
Okay. Hey Ramos,
Yo.
you wanna go in this room right here?
Yeah,
Or
we'll
this
take a
door,
look.
I should say.
Hey.
I go up to the door and
Which
try
door?
to
This one?
right to my south and
Yep.
like try to easily open the door. See if it's
Okay, make a
unlocked.
stealth check.
Okay. Plus 3. I got a 12 total.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So you open the door and step in, and you see that well, actually, you can't read. There's markings on the door. You can't tell what they mean. Inside, the place is abandoned. Make a perception check.
Perception coming up. And I got me a 14.
14. You see some round pieces of stone and some flat pieces of stone, and you can't quite tell what they are.
I walk back out and shrug and go, not sure what it is. Some stone. Maybe you guys can tell what these markings are here or what that stone is. I get out of their way as if to say, check it out.
I like Grimgar.
I go investigate.
Okay, you can read it. It's written in Dwarvish. This is a bakery.
I say to Donis, "Oh, this is a bakery."
Ooh.
I
Oh.
assume the stone is for bread baking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
There isn't much
interesting.
isn't much left to it in there. I mean, this is abandoned so long ago that it's nothing like Thunder Tree, where it had been abandoned in the last couple decades, and there was a lot of stuff still laying around. There's like there's no furniture. It's mostly rubble, and there's a few things that look to be it's old baking equipment.
I say, hey Grimgar, you got any healing spells you could cast my way?
Sure. You're injured?
Yeah, I'm about half.
Yeah, I'll use level 1 healing word.
What
Here.
is everybody else doing while this is happening?
I kind of walk up to Romulus and try to get a little bit of that heal.
I want to go admire the statue.
I'll go to the door to their
Stay back.
left there and listen.
8
Sure.
healing, Jack.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Make a perception check. Erkin?
I want to desecrate the statue.
Why
But I'm too busy admiring it.
Why would Erkin want to do that?
He wants to carve elves into the base of the statue.
Roll a 17.
You don't hear anything. Why do you want to do that?
So an elf.
Yeah, I mean elves don't do that.
This one does.
Okay,
Yeah,
what are you
in this world.
what are you carving with?
Let's go with a. How about just an arrow?
Okay. Make a performance check.
These fucking carvings better be nice.
Wait, you're trying to,
3.
3?
trying
Okay.
to carve with an arrow?
Okay. What else? He's carving away. It's gonna take him a long time.
Okay.
Do I see the carving?
Oh yeah.
I say, hey, stop that.
But I think he's just cleaning it.
I go over to
Arrow's
see what he's
dirty.
doing.
Okay.
I slowly walk to Theron. I get to Theron and say, "Hey, you hear anything in there?"
No, it's pretty quiet.
Well, all right.
We're quiet.
Yeah, let's see. Hey, Ron, where do we go in this room here?
Okay.
I slowly open the door.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Uh, 6 plus 2, 8.
Okay. So you enter this room and make an investigation check.
Got it. Let's see. Investigations plus 7, 16.
All right. There's actually another marking on the door that probably indicates what this building is, but I don't think you can read Dwarvis, right? Or yeah,
I can.
you can
I
read
can.
Dwarvis. Okay. This is a smithy, and even if you hadn't read it, once you get inside, you would be able to tell that because there are some well-rusted smithing implements, mostly broken, and there's an old anvil.
Looks like a Smithy used to work here.
No, this was definitely a blacksmith.
Well, okay.
I wink at Theron.
All right.
I get embarrassed
Uh,
and I kick a rock.
All right. Cool. Hey,
I
guys.
want to look and see what's on the next door to the west.
Yeah, so I was about to
Say anything?
I go with him.
Yeah, I go too.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so when you look at the double doors to the west, you see that there are two very large stone doors, and unlike all the single rooms that you've seen that pivot on a central hinge or a central kind of pole going up through the middle, these are classic types doors with hinges that open inward, so away from you. And on the stone doors, they are carved a set of twin reliefs of dwarven gods in profile. The doors themselves are 15 feet high, and the dwarven gods bear somber expressions and formal regalia. The doors are spiked shut on your side.
Hmm.
All right.
Hey, Grimgar.
I'm still waiting for a result of my telling Erkin to stop.
So you're just staring at him?
I said stop, and then that was the last thing that had happened.
So
Did he
back to them.
continue carving?
He ain't saying nothing to you. All right. So
No, let's do that.
I'm assuming you could just assume Erkin's ignoring you and chopping.
I don't
he's not
know.
talking.
Chris isn't saying anything, so I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. He ignored him.
Then I want to reach and grab the arrow from him.
Ooh.
Okay.
I do that.
Chris, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. So you let him take the arrow from you?
Sure.
Okay. So you take the arrow from him.
Okay, and I say, "Don't mess with that statue.
What statue?
The one right here.
I mean, this big rock here?
It's a statue of the dwarf god, carved in rock. Can you not see it?
Maybe I squint.
Well, that's what it is. So please leave it alone.
Sure.
Okay.
I kind of want to walk around to the other side of it now.
You're gonna get murdered again.
Make a perception check, Erkin.
This is like 5 minutes after you pushed or pushed him into that canal.
Drop my die. It's a 3 perception. 9.
Okay.
Okay. Then I turn back towards Romulus because he called me and say, what's going on?"
What do you make of this room? And I point towards the doors.
History check with advantage. Or no, not with with advantage.
That's-
That's what you have.
Oh boy, terrible rolls. 8.
I want
8
to-
with advantage.
I rolled a 5 and an 8.
Okay.
You don't have any history bonuses?
No, my history bonus is +0.
No, you get plus.
Damn.
Don't you get +6?
Is this stonework?
It's a 15-foot stone door with dwarven gods carved
Oh,
into it.
alright,
If you don't
then
get
six.
if you don't get +6 on this, I don't know what you get it on.
6,
I was like,
So
I
then
was thinking, man, he rolled 2
14.
twice.
14 then.
Okay. So the two reliefs portray Demothoin, the keeper of secrets under the mountain, and Marthamor Dwayne, the watcher and finder of trails.
My God.
Yes.
His name is Dwayne.
No, Marthamor Dwayne.
Oh, okay.
Dwayne
Sorry.
the Rock.
I tell everyone that's who it is, and I do a little prayer
So
as well.
Demothoin is the god of mining and underground exploration, and protector of the dwarven dead. Marthamar Dwayne, I can never say that one, is god of wanderers and explorers.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So is this a room full of dead wanderers and explorers?
Why would it be barred shut? Or spiked shut?
I don't know. Perhaps perception I could roll to see
Sure.
Can I
if I
can I
myself some
roll
ideas.
religion to see if there's a reason religiously that would happen?
Sure.
I rolled an 18 plus 4, so 22.
I rolled a 19 plus 7, 26.
Grimgar, this is not a dwarven practice that you've ever heard of. And Theron, this is not a religious practice that you've ever heard of.
Okay, so this would sounds to me more like they did it instinctively.
Roll history, see if this is something I've seen before.
I say, I don't know what this is.
Whoever's looking at it too can make an investigation check.
I just rolled a
Alright.
natural 20.
Let me roll my investigation.
You've heard of people barring doors. You can't think of anything that's relevant in an ancient dwarven city.
So it's
Alright.
barred so that people inside can't get out, or so that we can't get in?
It can't be opened.
16
Oh, at all?
It's like it's
Well,
nailed
on
shut.
this.
Yeah. 16 for investigation.
Yeah.
So investigating it a little bit using your experience as a terrible investigator,
Hey, now.
you determine that the spikes have been put into the door fairly recently.
Looks like these were put here fairly recently.
Bum bum bum.
All right.
Can we
I think
pull?
we move on from this
Yeah?
Let's.
for now,
Suspicious, if you ask me.
unless you want to try to take these spikes out.
Bum bum
Is it-
bum.
Does it look like it would be
I'll be right back.
really difficult to get the spikes out?
To me,
Yes.
it looks extremely easy. I'm just kidding, Joe. Is it?
No, it looks hard.
Ah, damn
Does
it.
it look possible?
It looks possible. Unless one of you is a giant, it looks like you would need tools.
Okay. Does anybody have tools?
I happen to have a spike remover.
I have mason's tools, not.
Tools. I don't think
Well,
so. I have
Maybe that would work.
I have
Oh,
actually I have a sledgehammer.
inventory.
that sounds like you pound the spike in further.
Or all the way through.
Well, shouldn't Dundas? You said there's guys over towards the east of us, right?
West,
Isn't that what
west.
Percy saw?
Yes.
Shouldn't we investigate that? Are we gonna stay here, or we've got several things I think we need to go do?
Guys.
I think we
I
should
feel
go
like we've been
question
here
them.
forever.
What was that?
I don't know.
What'd
yes.
you say, Maxon?
I mean, we've been here forever, but if there's more to do here, we should do it before we leave.
I just don't think we should spend too much more time trying to fuck with this door. Just remember it's here, and then because no one's going in there, we can't get in there. It's gonna take us forever if we do. Just kind of move on. Remember that it's here, and keep on keeping on.
Just
You
just
guys
just to clarify, does this mean that the people that did the barring have to be inside?
I would
No, the people that did the barring
assume
have to be
no.
outside.
Okay, so locking something in, could the prisoners be in here? But
Hey,
I
that's
don't
a good
understand.
thought.
I don't understand why they would make it so difficult for them to open the door themselves.
If they did, I would
Unless
assume
they have spike
Maybe they just are over
tools.
them. They're done with them. Maybe.
Could be they're leaving them to die.
Or some big motherfucker did it, and he can just pull them out.
That's true too. Is there any magic anyone has that can remove these?
No, I don't believe I have any spells that could
And I can hit it with
pull.
the Eldritch Blast.
Is there
Oh,
such thing, Joe, as proficiency in sledgehammers?
I guess there could be, but there's no official sledgehammer proficiency.
Is it a simple weapon?
It's not a weapon.
No, it's a tool. It's adventuring gear. It's utility. I mean, you're probably
maybe
the
there's
strong,
another
right?
way in. I mean,
Right,
It's
Grimgar?
kind of like a mason's tool. Yeah, reminds me of a hammer to split rock. I could try it.
So
do it.
maybe you don't understand how it's spiked shut.
Guess I
There are
don't.
giant iron um, where is the word here?
Clamps?
Wedged spikes that have
Mhm.
been stuck into the door jamb in between where it would open and the wall, and the hinges are on the other side of the door because they open inward.
Oh, okay. I see. I was picturing the wrong thing. Okay. My bad. Yeah, that's fucking hard. Okay. Let's try to find another way in.
Yeah.
Let's just go down the
So,
hall and see if there's another entrance
You
or
might have to
something.
smash the door.
well, no, you could try to force it, which is why I made the giant comment that it would
Okay.
take a lot of strength to force it. You could use tools to remove the spikes, but it's not a sledgehammer thing. It's more of
Really
a
small.
something small. I mean, I'm really thinking blacksmithing tools more than anything else, but I'm open to
Okay.
being convinced of something else.
Who's got the tools? I have a hammer.
Well, having masonry tools probably be useful in this situation, right?
I have smithing tools. I have +7 to that also.
You should be over here then.
Jack, are you back
You
yet?
Yeah.
All I have
Okay, everybody make a perception check.
is a hammer, and I'm ready to use this shit.
14.
15.
Plus 0.
14.
14.
17.
14.
Perception. 15.
Okay.
Oh.
Erkin, what are you doing this whole time while they're talking?
I want to keep carving.
Okay.
I say we come back to this door after we search around a bit.
Did you hear what we were talking about, Jack?
No.
We were talking about how the wedges are in the door, and that we think that smithing tools could help us like hammer it out from the side of the door.
Okay.
It would take a lot of strength, though.
No, it
I'm
wouldn't.
pretty strong.
It wouldn't necessarily take a lot of strength. Forcing it would take a lot of strength.
Forcing
Tooling it out would just take skill with tools.
Okay, so Maxon, get to work.
Yes, sir. What am I?
How long is this gonna take though?
I have to roll, right?
Maxon?
Does it depend on my roll or?
It's gonna take about 10 minutes.
You can look around while.
Guess we can wait
goes
10
by.
minutes.
I'll stay with them if you guys want to go look around.
Well, just know there's more people in here, and I don't want to be.
I mean, don't wander like into rooms, but we can see what else.
Oh yeah,
there
but we
is.
don't know. Well, my point is we don't know exactly what they're all doing right now, so I don't want to spend
there's-
time
there's-
sitting here doing this. If
Well,
they're
Percy, I assume, has told us they're all in that room east of us.
well,
Is that where
everyone
they
he's
still are?
seen is
Yeah, there's Kenku escaped. I don't think he's seen the Kenku.
like, and he didn't go in any of these other rooms that are around us, so we don't know if there's anybody in them.
Okay, let's just supervise them then.
What did you say, Nate?
Where's Percy right now?
I don't know. Astendus.
Okay, so he's sitting in there chilling.
And they are moving around. They're not just sitting still, but I'm not gonna bother fiddling with
Gotcha.
all these guys. And they're still
Gotcha.
quietly talking. Have Percy make a perception check.
And fuck. 13.
Okay, Percy says that they're still talking about the same things. That the queen is dead, and they're not sure what to do next.
I relay it to the group, minus Erkin.
I say to Romulus, I'm concerned. When we fought the Queen, she made some sort of comment about an attack on Fandolin.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how she could do that.
I think her compatriot cast some sort of spell. My cousins are near there. I certainly wouldn't want the area to be attacked.
No, and I don't think he got the spell off. I think it was just a threat.
I thought he did cast that spell. I don't know what it was, but
I didn't think he did. I'm probably wrong though.
can I roll history to see if I remember if he did for sure?
I'll tell you because I told you when it happened.
Okay.
She told him to have them commence the attack on Fandolin, and he stepped off and did cast the spell, but you couldn't. He turned his back to you, so you couldn't hear or see what he was casting.
Well, shit.
Perhaps we should check in with your door handle, at the very least.
What time of day is it?
Let's see. It is. It's a little after 5 a.m. and you used the door handle.
It's around midday, wasn't it?
About 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Yeah,
That doesn't seem right.
that's fine. So it's been about 8 hours since you used it.
I wrote down I used it at noon.
Your fight with the queen started at 8:30 p.m.
Wow.
No, wait. I could be wrong about that. Oh, a.m. Your fight with the queen started at 8:30 a.m. and it's now 5 a.m. So your short rest started at 9 a.m. So you've got let's see, you did the short rest at 9. That's when you use the doorknob. So you got 4 hours before you can use it.
All right.
Okay. So we're just chilling for the next 10 minutes?
Erkin back at the statue.
You guys.
Okay, is Maxon doing this? Come on, guys.
You want me to roll, right?
Yes.
He is doing it?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
So as Maxon begins to work, you guys realize that it's kind of loud. Do you want him to continue?
Nope. I said,
No.
hey, there's guys in the room right over there. We're not trying to.
Well, I can't do this without being loud. Damn it.
Okay, so,
Okay,
yeah,
let's
put your
clear
tools
it.
away.
All right.
You don't want a stealth blacksmith?
I clean my
Ooh.
tools a lot when I'm putting away.
Put a silencer on that. He just throws them in his bag.
All right, let's look around first.
I think we should just kind of look around a little bit. Know
Good
there's
idea.
stuff in there, and fucking not be loud.
I want to grab the arrow from Erkin if he's using another arrow to carve.
Okay.
Hey, let's go down to this southwest corner here in the hallway and look in these areas while we're here. I start to walk. The other's southwest. Cool. Are you guys cool with coming?
Yes.
No.
Hey, you're rambling. I'm not sure what you're saying. I start to walk the.
I
West.
one foot in front of the other.
All right.
What can we see here?
Grimgar and Erkin, you hear a voice ring out
Oh shit.
that says, "I'm gonna need you to surrender right now."
Oh.
Which way is the voice coming from?
South. I'm just working to organize this shit.
Hide up
I mean,
against the statue, maybe?
Good.
What do the two of you do? Everybody else can make a perception check. The four of you.
15.
8.
Can we
14.
see? Can we see these people?
Natural 20.
Okay. Of the four of you, Thurn's the only one that doesn't hear this. Grimgar and Erkin, you can see them. They
Studying
can
a
see
rock.
What do I see?
you. The four in front are the like monk-looking guys, the guys that were catching arrows and shit.
Damn.
The 8 in the back are Feathergale Knights. The guy right here is an older man, probably older. He's a human in his 40s, and he's got a beard and a mustache that's actually starting to gray already. He is fully armored up,
Yep.
in uh, He's wearing splint armor, and he is holding a dagger in one hand, and this one in the back is the unconscious, beaten body of Viviel.
Okay.
Well, where's Haman?
He's not there.
Bastard.
What do you do? I mean, you don't. He just said this to you. What do
Yeah.
you do?
I say, who are you?
I am Captain Swift. You have 5 seconds to surrender your weapons, or we kill her. Okay, the guys in the back stab her repeatedly and drop her body to the ground. Roll initiative.
I say, you bastard.
No, you're too late.
But I already had her in my hands.
What are you talking about?
I rolled a total of 9.
Nah,
0.08.
9.08.
13.09.
13.09.
11.15.
25.18.
716.
I rolled a natural 20.
0.16. Maxon got a natural 20.
This is
0.20, so you've got a huge initiative. Percy?
25.2, yeah.
Percy. He is 10.17.
Okay. So Ryan was kind of making noises during the 5 seconds. Would the 4 of you have reacted at all?
Did I hear that?
Theron didn't know.
I would have tapped
Yeah.
Theron on the shoulder and ran back towards Grimgar,
I
but
would've said,
stayed
"Hey, did
hidden
you guys
around the
hear
corner.
I would have said it to all of them. Hey, did you guys hear that?
Okay.
Like the corner where that door is there to the south.
Yeah, so I can have you guys
Yeah.
be there if you
Going right
want.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maxon, you're first. You hear the sounds of stabbing.
Ew. I instantly run
Yes, yeah.
to where Erkin is so I
10,
can position
20.
myself for an offensive.
You can get to there.
That's fine.
Okay.
And
Or
take
what?
a shot at the first.
This guy?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a 8 plus 10. 18.
That's a hit.
I got a 2, a 4, and 5. 11.
11. Okay. The arrow goes to him and he catches it.
Damn, gangster.
Nor are these monks, huh?
Second shot.
I want to.
To let you guys know, Erkin's up next, then some bad guys, then Romulus, then Theron. I wanna try to make our turns go a little bit faster. I'm giving Rob a break because he had to go first.
I want to also shoot the same guy,
Uh-huh.
but with a precision strike this time.
Okay, you don't have to decide that until you
Or
miss.
not precision, sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter, okay?
I got a 16 plus 10.
16 plus 10 minus 5 is a 21. That's a hit. And you know that his ability to catch is his reaction, so he only gets 1 per turn.
Uh-huh.
So you know that. It's a hit.
8, 1, and then it's a D8 again. 3, so 8, 1, 3, 5. That's
Wait, what?
17.
17.
Hold on. What do you mean 8135? Why'd you roll 3 dice?
Oh no, it's not. It's not plus D8. I get the plus
So
10
it's
to my damage.
815. That's 14 plus 10, so 24.
Correct.
Okay, that's a big hit.
I'm mixing up skills again.
Right, so the 8 was your bow, the 1 was your D4 for the necrotic.
Yeah, I don't get a
The
superiority
5
die.
was your dexterity. And then plus 10. Yes, so that's a 24. All right, so he catches the first one. He looks pretty proud of himself. And then the second one hits him in the chest, and he already looks bloodied.
Out.
Nice.
Okay, that's your turn. Erkin.
You attack the one on the left.
Yes.
I want to go around and attack the one on the right. I'm going to
Uh-huh.
go right up to him. I got
Let's see.
55 feet of movement.
10,
First turn.
20, 30, 45.
I want to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Uh-huh.
Let's check it here. Yeah. I'm going to start stabbing him 3 times. Third does an extra D8.
Okay.
Okay. I use D8.
Each one of them would get the hunter's mark, too.
Right. So I got 18 the first hit.
Hit.
4 plus 3 plus 7.
14.
13.
So you got your die, your hunter's mark, and then your... Why was the last number 7?
Oh, it's plus 4, not 7. My bad. So 11.
11. Okay. 11 and wounded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stab him again. 11.
That's a miss.
17.
Hit.
6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5. Be 19.
Why did you roll 3 dice?
Because I got an extra D8 on the third
Oh,
hit.
I see. Okay. It was 18?
19.
19. Okay. He looks not only bloodied, he looks pretty close to death. You
Better
stabbed,
die,
you
pal.
stabbed the shit out of him. You got 10 feet of movement left.
Go up and to the right.
Okay. Okay. These 8 guys. Okay. I'm just reading their stuff again. You can go right there. Okay. Dagger, dagger, dagger from those 3. Um, 12,
Miss.
15,
Miss.
21.
Hit.
Okay. 6 piercing. These 2 are going to throw daggers at you. 5 and a 12, they both miss. Got 3 left. What's their range? 20, 60. Yep. All the other 3 are also going to throw daggers at you. So all 8 of them are attacking you. You got an 8, a 22, and a natural 20. So the 22 does a total of 4 piercing. And the natural 20 does 8 piercing. Alright. That was their turn. And now it is the monk guy's turns. And their movement is 45 feet. So they are gonna do that. And 3 of them are gonna have advantage. The one, we'll say this one, since he got here before this guy, wouldn't technically get advantage because he'd go attack. He wouldn't have you flanked. Now they all gotta have advantage. You are flanked, right? So they have advantage regardless. All right. So the first one is going to, and they're all unarmed. So these are all unarmed strikes. And so we get a 20.
Yeah.
7 bludgeoning. Second punch is an 11.
Miss.
Okay, that's one guy down. Guy number 2. 16.
I have a 16.
Okay, 4 bludgeoning. And 17. That's 6 bludgeoning. 2 guys down, 2 to go. Guy
Go
number
up.
3, natural 20.
It's gonna hurt.
7, 8, 9, 10 bludgeoning.
Still going.
And his second attack is a 23
That'll do
for 9 bludgeoning.
I am down.
Okay, so the last guy doesn't need to attack you. 45 feet. 10, 20, 30, 45. He can't quite reach you guys, so he's just going to cast Thunder Wave. So Maxon and Grimgar need to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Total of 8.
Okay?
21.
Okay, Maxon succeeds, Grimgar fails. You're going to take 2d8 of thunder damage for a total of 15. And so Maxon, you only take 7.
Okay.
So there's a thundering boom as the spell goes off. That echoes all throughout everywhere. Finally, the leader guy is going to go.
Do they recognize him?
Grimgar and Maxon?
Yeah.
Narkin?
Any of them?
They could make a check if they wanted, I guess perception.
Sure. Total of 13.
Anybody else?
Total 12.
What did you say?
You can make a these 3 can make a perception check if they want to realize if they
Oh.
recognize this guy or not.
16.
None of you recognize him.
Okay.
Okay. Why? I see. Okay, Maxon and Grimgar. He steps over to this pillar and he casts a spell, and suddenly above you, a cylinder of like a cloud just appears and opens up above you, and suddenly you are pounded with a hail of rock hard ice. This is an ice storm spell, and you each have to make dexterity saving throws.
Damn. All the elements.
10.
14.
Okay. Maxon succeeds. You each, from the hail, take 8 bludgeoning damage. Maxon only takes 4. And you also take cold damage of 9. And Maxon takes 4 of that. And the area all around you in this square here, that's all difficult terrain right now. It's not going to last forever. But basically starting just short of this guy. So I'll say like from here and around.
Can we tell that it is?
Down. The ground is covered in hail.
Okay, so yes.
That's why it's difficult terrain. Okay, that's his turn. And then from behind you, you hear, "You bastards should have left!" And she comes flying out. Comes over to here. And she's going to use her glaive on Grimgar. Oh. Alright, so she's going to make 2 glaive attacks on him. I got a 14.
Nope.
And a natural 20.
Yep.
And that's going to be 19 piercing damage.
I'm down.
Okay. The wyvern is also going to attack you. Now, if these hit, they're not automatic criticals because he's not within 5 feet.
What's your max health,
check that.
Brian?
50 something. I don't know how I look now. 57.
Oh, so you were still weak from the last fight?
I was at 40 something, but I took a lot of hits. I had 17. He just did 19 damage to me that last shot. So
You know what? I put this rule in our info tab here so I can look it up. Easier death saving throws. Man, I didn't specify the range. Yeah, it's a critical if they're within 5 feet. I'm going to update my note to myself here. Not a critical if it's a melee hit. If it's critical if they're within 5 feet. Okay, he does have advantage though. 16.
nope.
Okay, that's his first attack, and second attack. 21.
Yep.
Okay, so that one's a hit. So you take 1 death saving failure.
Okay.
Again, not a critical because he's not within 5 feet of you. He's 10 feet away. They're standing further back, so they don't have to deal with the hail. Well, they're actually he's above the ground. Now he had to have landed. Spell's over. She didn't think to get close enough for that. In fact, creatures don't understand that what D&D rules mean. So they just know they're hitting somebody who's down. Whatever, I'm rationalizing it for myself. Okay.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
That is it. Romulus.
I want to start walking towards the H guy in front of Grimgar and look to my right about halfway there to see if I can see who the leader guy is
Okay.
and see if I recognize him.
Mhm.
14.
You don't recognize him, but he has a big beard, so maybe that's why.
Hmm.
You aren't sure though. I mean, you're just not sure.
I will. Shit. No. I'm going to attack the guy I'm right next to.
Uh huh.
19 plus 8.
Yep.
And then the damage was 8 plus 5, 13. And then I was going to do Divine Light for an additional 9 damage.
Okay. He's dead. So you just
Good
swing.
job.
You just swing through him with the hammer end of your weapon, and it like hits him, and it looks like he'd be like, ugh, but he might survive it, and then just divine energy just kaboom, like the end of your hammer was a cannon. It's like it hits him, and then just kaboom, and there's just like a hole through his body, and he crumples to the ground.
And I look at the boss guy and say, "Stop this."
Does he recognize the person that got stabbed? He didn't see it.
It would be too quick at that distance.
Okay.
He's like 80, 90 feet away, and just looking quick so that he can attack this guy.
She'd be on the ground anyway.
Right, she's on the ground behind, and he's looking through like 5 people. Done?
Well, I say, "Stop this," and see.
They don't look like they're stopping.
All right.
Make a persuasion roll if you want.
Do it.
Yeah, I'll do persuasion. It was a 20.
Oh shit.
Okay. He says, "We'll stop when you're dead."
Persuaded him to try to kill you more.
But he will stop. So
Yeah, oh, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
he persuaded him to stop just after you're dead.
Good job.
All right. Then I
I
guess
hate
I'll.
I hate making you roll when there's no chance you can succeed, but it's I didn't want you to know whether or not it would work.
Yeah.
And so like if you rolled a 1, it'd be like, well, maybe it'll work next time.
Yeah,
Now you
gotta
know
do it.
you gave him your dad voice and it didn't work. It's like when the dad voice doesn't work. Shit. So you don't have any movement left, but you have a bonus action in your second attack of your multi-attack.
Yeah. So
You want to throw your weapon at them?
I'm gonna. I can switch weapons and throw it, right? I can throw
Yes.
a javelin.
Yes, but then you'll have nothing in your hands except your shield at the end of your turn.
I can't equip my
You can
sword as a
switch
bonus action.
you can switch. No. You can
No?
switch weapons once for free. Bonus actions are specific things. The only thing that you can do with a bonus action is anything that is a bonus action. Switching weapons is not.
Okay.
Because most of the time,
I-
bonus actions are things you can do while you're doing other stuff. Like healing word is just you literally just say one word to heal people. You could do that while you were fighting. That's what a bonus action. It doesn't actually cost you any time to do a bonus action.
So, as a bonus action, I can't. Can I ready my next action?
Nope.
No. Shit.
Do you need to have a weapon in your hand at the end of your turn?
I don't know. I'm thinking. Fuck. Yeah, I'll throw a javelin. Fuck it.
Okay. At who?
I'm gonna throw it at. Let's see. It's 30-foot range. I'll just hit the guy closest to me.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, not that guy. I'm gonna shoot
Okay.
it at the lady on the wyvern.
Okay. You said guy closest to me, and it wasn't the bad guy. So okay, throwing it at her. Let's go. Chop chop.
Sorry. Let's see.
Nate yawned before your turn started.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, you missed. Wow, I'm glad we talked that out. Theron.
I want to run next to Romulus, and I want to see who. If I recognize the leader, I'm going to roll my roll. What is it? Perception.
Yes.
16. I don't know who he is. I'm
You don't know who
assuming.
he is.
And then I'm going to chuck a fireball at as many as I possibly can.
Nice. Okay, so he's throwing a ball made of. Did you say tacos or fire?
Actually, it's flaming hot taco sauce.
Oh God! It's Inferno! It's
Oh,
Inferno! What's the radius?
They're all
It
blind.
is 20 feet.
20-foot radius. So
20-foot radial.
All right.
Yeah, I can hit all of them except for the wyvern.
It's a big one. He's a spicy meatball.
It's a spicy meatball.
All right.
Boom.
You can get
shakalaka.
every single one of those guys.
And I choose not to hit Urkin, just
Ooh, okay.
so you know.
All right.
Bold
Just
choice.
so he knows that I'm particularly
Okay.
not trying to hit him.
What is your DC?
I just rolled a
No, your DC?
it is dexterity 15.
Dexterity 15. All right. All the yellow guys have a +2, so I'm gonna do 2 at a time. Okay. I gotta mark it. So the guy on the oh wait, I'm sorry, that's the wrong. Ah shit! I did that attack as if they were the weak guys instead of the knights. Okay, I'll let you get away with it, but next round.
Yes.
Next
I'm gonna
round,
get away with it.
you guys are gonna get. Yeah, instead of just stabby throwing shit, they're supposed to have multi-attack long swords and spears they can throw. That should have been a lot worse for Urkin.
Ooh.
So we'll see what happens next time. But anyway, these guys also have +2. So the one on the top left failed. The one to his right passed. The one on the left failed. The one to his right passed. They both failed. And then the two that are kind of set out in the back, the nuts of the penis.
I was just thinking that.
15 and 19. So 3 on the right passed. This one, and this one. Now these 3, their dex is +3. I'll roll all 3 of those at the same time. We got a 10, a 21, and a 22. And actually, one of the ones that passed, they shifted around on me, but okay. And then the leader dude, you rolled a 6 on the die. His dexterity is a 2, so he failed too. That's everybody. So 5 out of the 12 of them passed.
So I only have 66, but what I rolled for these 6 is a 5, a 5, a 5, a 5, a 6, and a 6.
Oh my god.
So that's 32, and I get 2 more rolls.
Yep.
A 5 and a 2.
Yeah.
39.
39.
39.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Damn.
Kaboom. Ah!
Rolled 5 5s.
The guy to his right survives, but he doesn't look good. Ah! The guy to his right survives, but he doesn't look good. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Damn, dude.
A lot of damage, still alive. Oddly enough, one of the guys that passed the check died because he was already hurt. What was it again? 39?
39, yep.
Okay, so the one that does pass and survive only takes
19.
19. And the other guy had 39 hit points.
No shit.
So he's dead. And the leader guy takes 19. So,
Wait, the leader guy failed.
oh yeah, he failed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
39 he takes.
Thanks, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that he failed, but I didn't want to say anything. I figured I was wrong.
So you killed 5 of the 8 knights. 2 of the remaining, those monk guys are called hurricanes. So there's only 1 of him left, and then the leader guy. All the rest of that group is dead.
Nice, dude.
I know when I say in my loudest, deepest voice, he said stop, and I'm gonna roll intimidation.
My whisper
Ooh.
show off.
19 minus 1, 18.
The 4 guys that are left look scared. You seem to have had no impact on the leader guy or the girl on the wyvern.
Oh, I'm ending my turn. That
Okay,
wasn't.
Percy.
If you see anything different going on in there, they're all still in there, or
There
Are they
has
like-
been no reaction in this room.
yeah, that's what my question was. Okay, good. Moving on.
Okay.
No, it's Dundas.
Ooh.
12, 11. God.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, that's 10, 20, and now because of the ice storm, he can't make it all the way. So, let's see, that guy could get there. And we'll just kind of pile up behind. Who am I missing? Where's the other guy? There he is. Oh, do the Kenku have anything ranged? Yes, they do. They have short bows. Let's see. 3 of them can see Maxon. Actually, one can make melee on Maxon. Short sword attack on Maxon, 15.
Miss.
2 bow attacks on Maxon, 18.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 7 piercing and natural 20. You take 6 piercing. The natural 20 give you less damage. All right. The other 3, because of the wall, can't see Maxon, so they're going to try to finish off Grimgar. They have disadvantage because they're making ranged attacks. 9.
Nope.
7.
Nope.
7.
Nope.
Phew.
Disadvantage is bad when you're a shitty Kenku.
I got a shirt that says that.
Okay, Grimgar, it's your turn. Make a death saving throw. I am it to me. Don't tell anybody else what it is. Dundas.
Yo.
Okay, question before I roll it.
Yeah.
Can I use inspiration to re-roll it if I fail?
No. Wait. Inspiration? Yes. I thought you meant your thing. You can
Okay.
use inspiration to re-roll it. But tell me that if you do, too.
Okay, I will.
Alright, from where I'm at, I shoot the Wyvern Rider with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And then... yeah, both shots, actually.
Okay.
So my first roll. So, 25.
Hit.
And damage.
I will note that she doesn't look like she started at full health. Your fight with her was something like 3 hours ago, so she couldn't have taken any kind of short rest. Or any kind of long rest, but she could have taken a short rest.
Okay. First damage, or first attack's 10 damage.
Okay.
Second, we got a, let's see, 14 plus 9, 23.
Hit. And her wyvern's in the same condition. Looks beat up.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
Okay. right.
Done.
Okay. So what nobody had noticed earlier, and actually Erkin's the only one who had a shot that didn't notice, that over here on the ground in front of this door, there was a cloak laying on the ground that was in fact a monster called a cloaker. So it leaps up from the ground, and this thing looks like a flying, like a land manta ray with a spiky barbed tail and a mouth that looks more like a shark's mouth. Um, its speed is 40 feet. So 10, 20. So it flies up over here above the statue. And okay, it has a 5 feet reach on its bite, so it can't use that, but it has a 10-foot reach on its tail, so it can make one melee attack on Grimgar, and it has advantage. 25.
Okay.
Okay, so you take a death saving throw failure. Did you succeed on your roll?
I did.
Okay, so he's got 2 failures, 1 success. If he had failed that roll, he would be dead right now. All right, we are back at the top of the round. Maxon, you are on the ground surrounded by ice. If you try to move, you will use 10 feet of movement for every 5 feet. Grimgar is on the ground, just out of your reach.
Get him up.
Erkin is on deck, followed by bad guys.
I want to go to Grimgar
Okay.
and stabilize him.
Okay. So when you say stabilize, what do you think you're doing? I just want to make sure that you're doing what I think you're doing.
I am using a jolt of electricity that I don't possess
No, no,
to
no, no,
bring him
no.
back to life.
You're just. What I mean is, you are just trying to stabilize him, not using anything, right?
I do have bandages, I think.
Bandages.
Or not bandages,
Healing
kit.
potion.
Healing kits that I had from the
Mm,
beginning.
Is this another one of those things you never actually put on your inventory?
Yeah, but I think
'Cause
I
I don't
have the
see it.
cards. I have the cards for him, I think.
You got the.
So they
I'm
count.
adding it to your equipment. Just a second. I assume. I believe that I actually remember you buying that in Fandolin. I think it was like you and Romulus bought them or something.
I think I
Yeah, I
started
got
out
one.
with some too, though.
I don't think you would have started out
No,
with
I don't think.
a healer's kit. So you don't have proficiency with it. So you're just doing a medicine check, and you need
Okay.
a 10 or higher. Oh no, wait, you don't need to roll.
No,
Do you need to roll when you don't? Yeah, I guess there's no
no.
such thing as proficiency. I always get
None of this
confused on
sounds
that.
none of this sounds familiar.
You don't need any list. No roll. He's just automatically
Okay,
stabilized, and
so
it uses one of the 10 uses.
Right, that's what it is. He is stabilized and it uses one of your 10 uses. Right, and this stupid D&D Beyond doesn't have uses. So what you need to do is you need to click on it, click customize, and then under notes, just put like 9/10. Okay?
And I'm refreshing.
Yeah. And just add a note that says 9/10
Gotcha.
next to it.
Uh,
It's called Healer's
customize
Kit. Yeah.
notes. No,
Right.
I have. I'm just looking to where to put a
9/10.
note.
Okay. So that's your action. So you have a bonus action and 28 feet of movement left. 26 feet of movement.
28.
I guess 26 because it was difficult terrain. So he had to use 4 feet to get there.
Am I stabilized? Just stabilize.
Can I?
You're at 0
No
hit
health.
points, but your saving throws don't matter anymore unless you get hit again.
I want to grab Grimgar by the leg
Uh-huh.
and slide to the left as far as I can go.
Okay, so you drag his body across the rocky
It's
chunks
difficult
of
terrain,
ice.
but it should be easier to drag him.
So I imagine you're dragging him, and not only is his unconscious head just slamming into pointy ice chunks, but so are his
Oh.
balls.
Mainly
thought-
his balls.
Right. And
didn't
I'll
take
say
into
that you're able to get
consideration.
to there.
Somehow they're hanging out.
Right. Somehow they're hanging out. Erkin,
I roll a die.
you're unconscious?
Yeah. I was
That's
down.
right. Okay. Yes. Roll a die. Let me know what it is.
Joseph and I.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. So people were only trying to finish Grimgar off because there was nobody closer that they could attack, so they're not going to keep doing that. So I can get to Romulus and I can get to Theron. So I'll do those two first. So the guy gets to Romulus first, and he's got his long sword out. That for some reason he was using a dagger the last turn, but he switches weapons, and he makes long sword attacks against you. He gets an 18 on the first attack,
No.
a 9 on the second.
No.
Second guy attacks Theron. Natural 20.
Okay.
And that's going to be slashing damage of... Oh man, I rolled retarded good on that. That's 21 slashing damage.
Jesus.
The second attack was a 9,
Miss.
so that misses.
I want to opportunity attack him.
The one that attacked Theron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I'm not allowed to pull out a weapon for this opportunity attack, right?
No, you're not.
All right, so I'm going to punch him in the fucking jaw.
All right. So that's just an attack with your strength.
Okay.
Strength. I know.
It
I guess you get
is-
your proficiency too on an unarmed strike. So you're +7 on that.
Yeah. So 16 plus 7.
Okay, that's a hit. You do 5
That's-
damage to him.
5 damage, yeah. And his movement is 0 for the rest of the turn.
Okay. I'm gonna look it up just because I want to know. Can you? No, it's got to be a melee weapon attack. Does an unarmed strike count as a melee weapon attack? I'm just wondering if you could divine smite with your fist. Unarmed
Not a weapon.
strike,
Probably
though.
not.
a melee
Doesn't sound like it.
weapon attack. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Tabaxi have claws. Yes, you can.
Sick.
I was gonna say, why wouldn't you be able to? That'd be silly.
So an unarmed strike is a melee weapon attack, but hands are not considered melee weapons. So you can use divine smite with an unarmed strike, but you can't cast elemental weapon on your fists.
Of course.
'Cause there are spells that you can
Makes sense.
grant benefits to your weapon,
Right.
and you can't do that to your hands.
It's like casting it on myself.
Right. That doesn't work. So you can divine smite this guy if you want.
Yeah, sure, why not?
He
Because I
will-
would still get the
Yeah.
2d8.
So he was bloodied when you punched him, but he looked like he was just barely bloodied. If you can figure out how weak he would be based on that.
Yeah, fuck it. Let me do it. 10 damage.
Okay, he's still alive.
Fuck.
But you punch him in the face, and then poof, and like his teeth go flying out, all of them.
All of them.
Meanwhile, the other guy's trying to stab you, and like you're not even dodging it; it's just chinking off your armor. And you just punch his buddy in the face. All right. This one is gonna step to here, pull his bow, and take a shot at Theron with his bow. That's 7 garbage. Does he get 2 bow attacks? I don't think so. No, 2 melee attacks, not with his bow. Alright, this guy's turn. He's got 45 feet of movement. 10, 20, 30, 10. We'll go to here and he'll attack Dundas. 2 melee attacks. So this guy comes running up and he's like doing backflips and shit on his way to you. Just like flipping all over the place. And then he comes in flying through the air and tries to kick you. 18.
Hit.
Alright. So he swings and he brings a kick right across your face, doing 6 bludgeoning damage. But then he tries to turn the kick into like this weird, awkward punch into your jaw. And he like completely whiffs and kind of like spins around like, ugh. I rolled a natural 1 on the second attack. So he's just kind of there like, well, he's just embarrassed.
He's so intimidated by my booming voice that he got a little bit messed up on that.
Maybe he slipped on his buddy's teeth.
Yeah, all the blood from his buddy's teeth.
All right.
A piece of tooth got lodged in his shoe.
The leader guy runs up, looks at Theron, and says, "You look very hot. You should go take a swim." Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
+2, Trev.
Oh shit. Oof, not great. 10.
Okay. Okay, the bad guys ended up with initiative, right? Like back to back to back all over the place.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
All over. 2d6.
She comes up to here. Actually, on the end of his turn, that disappears. It only lasts until the end of his next turn. She comes up behind. She's going to launch into a hail of attacks on Romulus.
Another hailstorm?
No.
Oh, you said the hail attack.
No, hail of attacks.
Hail of
So she
attacks.
pulls her glaive. She swings twice at Romulus, getting a 15
No.
and a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 piercing damage. The wyvern is going to try to bite you. 25.
Oh.
8 piercing. And then he's going to try to get you with his stinger. 21.
Huck.
Alright, so you're going to take first piercing damage of 9. And you have to make a constitution saving throw.
$12.
Okay. Okay, you take 32 poison damage.
What?
32 poison
God.
damage. It's 7d6. You failed the save.
I'm down.
Okay, Romulus is down.
Rolled great because I rolled 8d6 and I was 39.
Yeah, I would have had to roll another 7 on my last die to equal what you rolled.
Yeah.
What's average damage on that?
I don't care. I'm just saying that's fucking good.
Yeah, 25 is average damage. What did I get? 32? I did roll pretty high. Theron, your turn. Romulus is down next to you. Grimgar has 0 hit points. Urkin's down.
Don't know that I can save you guys. I think killing is my best way to save you. So I'll use another fireball.
Okay.
Try to get everybody.
All right.
Or
Why
maybe the
did I delete
K's.
that?
Kill them.
All right. Let's see. So you can choose who you save, right?
Yes.
You want to do
The
that?
K of the Kanku, right?
Yeah. You want to do that?
So I can hit everyone except for the 2 Kanku in the back, the monk
Mm.
with Dundas, and that knight. Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, if you want to get the knight and the monk with Dundas, you... I
Get
would say
everything.
that still hits the cloaker, but you can't get any Kenku. You could do that too.
I think I want to do the other thing.
Okay.
Let's
That one
kill
then.
some Kanku.
All right. Kenku making their saves first. Their dexterity is +3.
Well, I think you gotta move it a little bit.
Yeah, you get
Don't you?
4 of the Kenku.
Or unless you just remember.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
But I can't
Okay.
see.
I got a 14 and a 4. So those both failed.
Fail, yeah.
Yep. The cloaker has a +2 to
Well, it's
his
4
dexterity.
Kenku, right?
I'm getting 4, hitting 4 Kanku.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, that's how you hit it before. I'm not hitting the bottom yellow guy.
Yeah, right
remember?
there.
Okay. Well,
That's
okay.
how it was.
Well, the cloaker failed. Let me do the other 2 Kenku. They both passed. So fail, pass. Fail for the cloaker. We've got 2 knights. Theirs are +2. I got a 6 and a 17. That's not going to matter for them. They don't have enough hit points left for that to make a difference. Fail, pass. I'm assuming they're both going to die. Actually, the one on the right might live. And the leader guy gets a natural 20. I'm rolling a lot of those. So he passed.
All right.
I haven't been telling you when I've rolled ones. I've just said, 4 or whatever the total was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's everybody, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I forgot about the wyvern and the lady. Wyvern fails, lady fails. They both failed.
36 damage. I rolled really good again.
All right, 36 damage. Wow, it didn't kill either the wyvern or the woman on it. They look worse than they did before when they retreated. All 4 of the
That's
Kenku
good.
you hit die regardless of passing or failing. So, like, they dodge and then just die.
That was close.
And then we've got 18.
Those other Kanku could just watch their friends get incinerated in front of them.
They're Kenku. They don't care.
Yeah. Right, Chris?
Okay, the one that Romulus punched dies. This guy looks like he's got 1, 2, 3 hit points left, somewhere around that. He's just
Not too good.
Needed to roll another 39. God
he's
damn it.
not good. This guy looks to be in the same shape.
Terrible roll.
Oh, fuck.
So the 4 you didn't
Same
kill,
shape.
the 4 you didn't kill, no, the 4 you didn't kill all look like they're
Weak.
about to go down. Like
Oh,
even
you
a
forgot the cloaker.
Kenku could kill them.
What's the cloaker look like?
He failed.
Yep.
He's not bloodied.
Okay.
Let me actually check his resistances and shit. Nah.
That's a good idea.
Nope.
Resistant to all damage.
What the fuck?
And you die. Fuck.
No, he's immune to damage.
All right. So that was
Point.
Theron's
Good point.
turn. Percy.
Nothing. Unless he sees something, he's not gonna move.
These guys are mustering.
All right.
What does that mean? Making mustard?
They're all lining up, taking that roll, getting together, getting in order.
King must.
You gotta have some fun while you're all dying.
These guys all have bottles of mustard.
Guys are making mustard.
So what does Percy do on his turn?
He sees this and just relays it to me.
Okay, he relays it to you. All right.
I was hoping you'd tell him to shut up. I'm busy.
First, he killed him.
Okay, another Kenku comes out through this door.
Motherfucker. How many of them must I kill?
And he's gonna pull his short bow and take a shot at Theron. Ugh, not a hit. And
Finally.
if you remember, the Kenku didn't hit shit last turn.
It's true.
All
Well, they
right.
suck.
22. Theron.
Yeah.
Okay, he pulls his short sword. He tries to stab you. 9 piercing. And the second one stabs at Romulus. He missed. No, wait. He gets advantage, though. Second attack. I shouldn't have said anything. 21.
Fact.
Romulus, you take 2 death save fails.
2 death save fails?
He's within
What?
5 feet, so
What?
a hit is an automatic critical. And a critical is 2 fails. So he drives his knife into your chest of your unconscious body. Grimgar, no one brought you back to life.
Oh,
Your turn's over.
if
Dundas.
only they had, I could have healed everyone.
Yes. If only someone had given you a healing potion, you'd be alive right now and
Yeah.
healing everyone.
I did say that. But anyway, in my head,
Mhm.
I'm
unconsciously.
gonna hit this dude with my rapier.
Okay.
Maxon's still up, isn't he?
Maxon's still up. Yep. It's just the 3 of you.
Yeah, I was the one who got him out of there.
Probably never get back to Grimgar's turn now. So I'll die.
Maybe.
3. So a swing away. 14.
Hit. That is his AC.
Oh, nice. Let's see.
You don't
And
even
the
have to roll.
damage.
He's dead. Doesn't matter. He's dead. You hit him, he's dead. He had nothing left. You had 2 hit points. And your modifier is +3, so he was dead no matter what. That's your action.
Run towards the left of Theron, just like to the left of him.
Getting closer, okay?
He screams, "Stop!" to try to scare the Kenku into stopping.
Okay. Roll an intimidation.
Okay. +4. It's 19 total.
Okay, the 2 in front of you turn their heads without moving their bodies, like crows do, and with their undead eyes, they say in unison, "Stop!"
Dicks.
All right. It is now the cloaker's turn.
Tried to scare off the birds, you know? Fuck. They're gonna run away.
Trying to figure out what he wants to do. Tough. Let me read something quick about him.
I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back.
When he comes back, tell him he's dead.
What?
When he comes
No,
back.
that's fine.
Oh, God damn it! All right. When he comes back, tell him he's alive, but it won't be true. Sorry, this is just going to take me a minute because I want to be. What he does is going to be important here because you guys are so fucked.
Where the hell's the smelt? Ooh.
Yep. Okay. I'm glad I looked it up. He drops down to the ground right here and starts eating dead Kenku.
Dude,
And that is his
freak.
turn.
He's hungry.
Axon. Grimgar is down next to you, but is not dying. He's just at 0 hit points.
Am I
Romulus.
allowed to use
Romulus has suffered 2 death save fails. Erkin,
Can
you don't
I-
know, but he's been down for a bit.
am I allowed to use second wind on somebody else?
No.
I think I have a healing potion.
I think you have a healing potion.
Yes, I do.
You
God.
can use your action to feed it to somebody.
I will feed it to Kungar because he has healing abilities better than mine.
It's called Potion of Healing. Maybe that's why you're not seeing it.
No, I
He's
see
probably gonna die before even.
Because you have 2
It's
of them.
it. Yeah, it says 2 next to it.
Okay, so you use one on Grimgar?
Yes, and if
Okay.
I have any type of movement whatsoever,
You do.
I'll use
Roll
one.
the dice, though. 2d4 plus 2.
2d. 3, a 4, so 9.
So 9 hit points, Grimgar. I don't know who's here. What are you doing with your movement?
Going towards Romulus.
Toward Romulus. So you want to go to what, here?
If that enemy will let me give Romulus a potion.
You can't. It took your action to feed it to... He's unconscious. So you had to drop down to the ground, put the bottle in his mouth, hold his head up, and pour it down his throat. And that took your
Okay,
entire action.
I want to cancel my movement.
Such a liability you are, Grimgar.
I want to
Okay.
cancel my movement.
Okay. What would you
And
rather do?
instead, I want to use second wind on myself because I only have
Okay.
3 HP.
Alright. You can heal. You also have your action surge. If you wanted to use that.
I forgot my second. One D10.
I'm back.
You're dead.
He healed you.
9
Okay,
hit points.
how much health?
Use a healing potion.
9.
8 plus 6.
Okay. So you get 14 hit points back. You gonna use your action surge or not?
Yes.
Okay, so you have another action now.
I got healed.
Do you want to do your thing? Yes. Do you want to do your thing where you feed it to Romulus? You were gonna say? I'll let you do that from here.
That's fine. Yeah, I want to get Romulus up.
Okay.
Oh
Roll
yeah,
the dice.
go back, baby.
I got a 3, a 2,
So 7.
7.
Thank you.
All right. Erkin, death save. Message
Got
it
it.
to me. Okay. These guys, Percy can see out of turn, which is fine. It looks like these 2 guys are giving orders. But that is their entire turn.
Alright.
Percy feels like they're about to attack.
No snappies.
This
Are they
guy.
gonna attack the guys that we're fighting?
Who are you asking that?
I'm not asking.
He like looks up at the Kenku. Who are they going to attack? Oh shit! You know what? I fucked up too. Ah man. That guy used suggestion on Theron. He was supposed to go jump in the water. Okay.
Thank God Joe sucks at this game.
You have to do what he said. You have to do what he said, but that doesn't mean that you can't cast a fireball while you're going over there to do it. So you have to use your
Okay.
movement to run over that way.
Wait, what water?
What?
Ooh.
just have to run and find water.
Yeah, you still have to. Let's see. Where do you know water
Water's
is?
gone.
Nope, it's in
It's
the
all
fountain.
gone.
Oh yeah.
Waterfall.
He's got to jump off the
Oh my
waterfall.
Son of a bitch.
No, no, you can't see the bottom of the water there.
Wait.
I was
hold
trying
on
to
a
think
sec.
of a command that he would give you, but the water tricked me. But it doesn't matter. There's water you can run to.
Yeah.
Hey, time out.
Is it my
Yeah.
turn?
I rolled a 20 on my throw. Do I get to go right away?
You roll at the end of your turn.
Roll at your end of your turn.
So
You
you're
have
up,
you
but
you
you
have one hit
can't
point,
go.
but your turn's over.
Okay.
So no, Theron, I don't think it's your turn, is it?
I didn't think it was my turn
No,
either.
it's not. It's this guy's turn. But I was trying to figure out. So you would have to use your movement. So 10, 20. This guy's not letting you by. Okay, so you moved here. This guy doesn't quite understand and didn't let you by, but he doesn't get the opportunity to attack you either because you didn't move out of his range. But this guy does get the opportunity attack.
Okay. if
Natural
he hits
1.
me. Aha! I laugh at him.
as you run away from your friends toward the fountain.
See y'all
Well,
suckers
well,
later.
here's the thing. I'm like, oh no, and then he misses. I'm like, ha. Then I'm back to, oh no. All right, so it's Blue Man's turn.
Yeah.
God damn.
All right, he's gonna ice storm again. He's not gonna hit Romulus because he doesn't actually want to hit his own people. So Grimgard, Dundus, and Maxon each have to make dexterity saves.
Dexterity.
God, I got moved.
Do I get more because I'm next to Romulus?
Plus
Yeah, all of you get the +2.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
The fuck are you counting?
I rolled a 20.
Uh-huh. Maxon?
24.
Okay. Dundus?
19 plus 3 plus 2.
You all rolled 24?
I rolled 20.
Oh, okay.
I got 17.
Natural
plus
20.
5 plus 2.
Alright. So Grimgard's the only one who failed.
What?
Damn.
That's legit.
Yeah, oddly enough, natural 20 was the only way to fail.
Oh, surprising.
Sucks for you.
Okay, so all of you succeeded, so you each take 3 bludgeoning. And your cold damage is 10 damage, halved is 5 each.
I have
Yeah.
1 hit point again.
I thought it was Thomas McDammit. Grimgar's dead
Wow.
again.
Oh, so see.
How big is this?
So big.
That's what she said.
Aha.
I wish.
You wish she said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do do. Oh, da dee da die.
Nice.
Actually, no, it's probably a bad thing to say, isn't it? How big
What's
is
this
this?
ball of yellow?
I'll be right back.
Alright. That is difficult terrain. And he is going to back off this way.
Yes,
Son
run away, coward.
Motherfucker.
Right. Seeing that Romulus is up and having a 10-foot range, she is going to attack him again.
Oh.
She has advantage because there's a guy behind him. First one
You're
is
so
a
dead.
hit.
Oh shit.
And that's going to be D10 plus 3. 4. Second attack is a 24. 4 damage. Holy shit! I rolled a
got
1 on a D10 twice in a row.
So he had 9, right?
Yeah.
Or was that?
No, I think he
Yeah,
had
that's
7.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
remember.
so he's
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, he had 7.
No
So
way.
he's down again.
No.
Way to
The
kick a man
Wyvern is
down.
going to attack Grimgar. No advantage. That's a 7. No, wait. 8.
Ooh.
It's just
Now it hit him.
Much closer.
Are you prone? You never had a turn yet, right?
I have not had a turn.
Okay, so it does have advantage. So same attack.
Motherfucker.
14.
No.
Okay. And the second attack, it's coming at you with the stinger. Not that it matters, because actually, if you fail, what's your max hit points?
57.
Yeah, I don't think this could kill you in one shot. I would have to roll max damage on everything, I think.
I mean, he's
Oh shit.
down.
Okay.
73.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I mean, he has 1 HP.
If you
Constitution?
take enough damage in one hit that it brings your HP to negative your max, you die.
Oh, so you rolled really well, is what you're saying.
Total of 14 on the Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
If I failed that, can I re-roll it?
Yes. You did fail it.
Okay, then I will use one of my ranked insignia things to re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 19 plus 3, so
Okay.
20.
Because I rolled a
Holy
critical.
shit, thank God.
I rolled a critical, which would have been a total of 4d6 plus 4 plus 14d6.
No fucking way. That's gnarly.
So let's see what it is
What is
anyway.
it, though?
10 piercing.
Yes, I'm down.
And then, so let's just say that was doubled. So that would have been 16 on that first hit. And then the other 7 poison dice. 7, 8, 9,
We need to get us one of
12,
those.
14, 18, 21. So that would have been 42 plus 16
This thing is literally stronger than all of
would
us.
have been a 56.
Yeah,
Oh! That's how close it would have been. 56. Your max hit points is 57 and you had
shit.
1 hit point. So a 58 would have one shot, you're dead. Oh. Anyway, you're down though.
Down.
With no other effect other than the fact that you're down. She stays. Romulus, you are down again. You have to make a death save.
He's still not back, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still muted.
Theron, you have to use your movement to go toward the fountain. 5, 10, 15,
Attack
20,
first?
25, 30. No. So you get an opportunity attack. The spell actually says you're supposed to try to accomplish your goal to the best of your ability, which really means you should be using your action to dash. But I'm letting you use your action to do other stuff, but that does mean I'm going to make you use your movement first. Miss.
Oh my god. I only have 10 health, so.
You got lucky on both of those.
Yeah.
Well, a natural 1 on the first one and a natural 3 on the second.
At least somebody in this group is getting lucky.
Hey, Jack, you're down again.
I'm down again.
Yeah, the wyvern person stabbed you, and then
And
the
killed
wyvern,
Grimgar.
the wyvern itself almost killed Grimgar.
Yeah, he almost killed him
Dude,
completely.
I rolled a critical on the attack, and if he failed the Constitution saving throw, the total damage would have been 18d6 plus 4 because it was a critical. And I rolled all the dice just to see what it was, and it was 2 points short of killing him.
Wow.
Okay, you have your action, Theron.
Okay.
You're like running backward at this point.
I'm going to use a scroll of lightning bolt,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try to hit that line toward the
1,
wyvern.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Yes, please.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck yes.
dexterity saves. So the 2 knights in front of you, their armor doesn't make a difference on this. They both
Wait,
failed.
is lightning bolt also dexterity?
It is, right?
Make sure, because I thought for some reason I thought it was something else, but it might be.
I don't see what else it could be.
Okay, yep, you're right.
They're trying not to get hit by a lightning bolt. I mean, I guess
Good
you could
point.
try to like use charisma to talk the lightning bolt out of it.
You're right. You're right.
The two
I'm done.
That's what I always
Kenku.
do.
The one on the left passed, but that's not gonna matter. It's a fucking lightning bolt.
Another fucking great roll.
And the wyvern and the lady. The wyvern failed. The lady passed.
35.
Okay, that doesn't matter. Brr, brr, brr.
Jesus Christ! I've had to use all my best moves, and still there's people alive.
Okay, that took all of them. Everyone you hit died.
Sweet.
Fuck
Yes.
Okay, so Theron
Get rid of that scroll.
starts running, and he runs around this guy, and the guy takes a swing, and Theron stops, and then the sword goes by, and then he keeps his running, and as he gets here, he turns around, pulls out a scroll, whispers the magic words on the page, and off the page a lightning bolt comes flying out. It hits this guy, bouncing off his armor and turning him into a smoldering husk. It flies off his armor, hits the next guy, travels through his head, blowing it up. Skeets right around Romulus, splits into two, hits both of these guys at the same time, and then it comes back into the middle, hitting the wyvern. Smoke starts coming out of its eyeballs, and then finally the lightning bolt crashes up through the skull of the wyvern, through the woman, and upward into the sky. And both of them just fall to the ground dead.
And then I say, "Why won't you just stop?"
All right. Let me see. Yeah, okay, I was right. All right. Percy, now on his turn, notes that these guys have started charging.
We got company.
I understand why Percy doesn't stop them.
So he would be.
You really need to
here,
teach Percy some moves.
And he would be
I need to teach him a
here.
spell to disintegrate.
Using that fireball spell.
Disintegrate.
Wait, so disintegrate? It's like a Voltorb self-destruct. Is that what it is?
Should have just made him distract
Yeah,
Peer, and they chase him around the room.
true. Taunting them or something.
We'll be good.
They'd laugh at him even on the show.
Percy can't actually talk though, right? He can only understand Dundas through his
He
mind.
speaks psychically, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he can understand words. He understands Common and Draconic.
Well, I mean, I meant he can't talk to them though. So,
Like, hey, what's up, y'all?
All right.
he can.
He's like the guy from Tropic Thunder. the
This guy,
retarded
this guy takes off running this way, and the cloaker makes an opportunity attack on him.
Oh, where's attacking him? Let's get this cloaker on our side.
You ain't lying.
As I run away, I say, "Use the cloaker."
He missed. So this guy goes running off and makes it to there. And 23. Oh, he'd make it much further than that. He's off the screen. You don't know where he went. Grimgar, death save.
Natural 20.
Get your ass up.
Dundas.
Alright.
Cloaker is still eating bodies. This guy went to the other side of the statue, and at this point you hear the voices of the people running down the hallway. Ah!
Can I see him? I'm like behind the statue a little bit, aren't I?
You're at the worst possible angle with the statue. I'm gonna say no. They could see Erkin and Grimgar coming this way because they could see through his legs. You've got the legs right in front of you. So
Mm,
you can't see. I'm gonna say no.
Hey, are you
Okay.
sure that you can't go immediately after getting a 20 in a death save?
Am I sure? No, I'm not sure.
'Cause I think you might be able to. I'm just doing it for Theron here. Look that up, Theron.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
doing
gonna.
that.
Or are we trying
Hold
to
on.
figure this out?
Let me look it up.
What is this cloaker doing? I think he just hates everyone.
This guy seems to think that he can move and action. He's saying
Can't find
that.
many examples, you know. It's just that guy and a couple other people.
Okay, I'm probably looking the same one you looked at then.
I didn't look up like the official wording.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Let's just see. I'm sure Jeremy Crawford has a tweet on it. Sage advice, Jeremy Crawford. You make a death save when your turn starts. If you roll a 20, the 1 HP you gain lets you then act.
Cool.
So, when you're looking stuff up, remember either Jeremy Crawford or Sage Advice. Either of those should lead you to the same place.
Jeremy Crawford.
Sage
How
Advice
old
is the
Jeremy
website.
Crawford?
I think he's in his 40s.
He's a 90-year-old wizard.
No, he's just a man. I don't know. So,
Living in a basement somewhere, probably.
So,
right?
so
With magical
what would
powers.
you want to do with your 1 hit point on your turn?
Who,
We'll
me?
go back to you before Dundas goes. Yeah. 'Cause you have another turn coming up too.
He probably would have
Alright.
tried to fight one of the guys I
I
killed.
probably would have like shot an arrow and ran away or something.
You wouldn't use any. You don't have a heal. You don't have a heal move.
I don't know how he'll move.
He
Wait.
stuttered because he had to make sure.
Are you guys telling me? Oh, you do have 2 healers. Romulus is the other one. Okay. I was gonna say you got 6 people and only 1 healer.
How many
What?
potions?
Romulus's healing moves, I think, suck though, don't they?
No, he's got lay on hands. He can dish out free heals constantly.
Well, using them
Oh.
all myself.
Well, problem is he's
It's a
always one of the
limited
first ones to
pool.
get knocked.
So Erkin shot an arrow and then ran away.
Our fucking
right?
healers always die first.
Usually I don't.
Well, I mean, clerics aren't supposed to be tanks, and
I don't
Grimgar's
think
always
so.
in the front.
Well, the problem is his initiative is so low that he goes last and got attacked by like 1,000
Right,
guys.
because he's a cleric. I mean, that's typical.
I don't know. I'm just pointing it out.
Well, I mean, so in a typical party composition, you know, the healer would be in the back, not in the front unless he was a war cleric, and you would have another person that could be up front melee. Erkin tried to do it and then got surrounded by like 12 people, so that didn't really help. And Maxon, who is a fighter who could also do that, and he probably has the highest hit points, is an archer, so that doesn't really work there either. So it's kind of a hole you guys have in your party.
Who's gonna fill it? Not it.
Pee hole,
I
if you
could
will.
fill some holes.
Okay, Dundas, it's your turn.
Jesus Christ, guys.
I would
I'll do it, but I keep dying.
run. I want to head
Poor Grimgar.
diagonally towards Theron, probably about what 5, 10, 15 feet.
I'm
Okay.
glad I'm dead because I'm eating.
Corner
It's
down
so
a little bit
really
more.
crunchy.
Corner
You don't
to the
have any
corner.
healing potions?
I'm dead all the time. I can't
No,
ever.
not you. Dundas.
He doesn't.
He just
No.
ran away from
No.
you, so that's why I was asking. Okay.
No,
Depends.
he's
All right.
not really done any shopping since he joined the party.
Keep going down
Sure.
right a little bit more. And I'll be like, damn, where you going?
You guys, I've offered you guys to like go to towns and stuff, and nobody ever wants to go shopping. So you guys don't have any supplies except for
Yeah.
caltrops.
We have
It's
a
a
ton
basic
of motherfucking money, though.
I have a hammer.
I walk over to Grimgar and toss some money on him.
I wake up.
It worked
Fully
for
healed.
who was that basketball player? Wilt Chamberlain? Who was it? They got cured of AIDS.
Magic
No,
Johnson.
Magic Johnson. Yeah.
Johnson.
Right.
I think Wilt Chamberlain invented AIDS.
Oh, maybe. And what do you do now, Dundas?
So as I went down there, I was kind of looking at Theron like, what the fuck's he? Where's he going?
You know
And
what
then
happened.
Yeah, you saw him
Oh.
cast it.
Oh, but I was confused.
Actually-
because I was like,
God
why? Is he...
damn it! You're an elf.
Oh, I'm immune to
No,
charm.
you're
No,
an elf.
you have advantage against being charmed. Let me make sure that suggestion counts as a
Fuck.
charm.
See, and then that's what I was about to say.
I'm just.
Like, I thought you were immune to that stuff.
He goes, oh yeah, it stopped. Right?
This whole time, it's just been an act.
Shit.
Let me see if suggestion is. It literally says creatures that can't be charmed. That's not you. Are immune to this effect. So that means that this is a charm for sure.
So I have advantage.
yeah, go ahead and roll again.
What did I roll? Wisdom?
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Oh, 20. God
Okay.
damn it.
So well, it doesn't really make a huge difference.
I didn't take any damage.
Still shoot.
Right. I'm gonna put you back where you were, and that's that.
Okay, that's fine.
Because you didn't take any damage anyway, and you would have put your fireballs in the same place.
And a lightning bolt would have been different, though.
Okay. Well, I'll put
Why
you
don't
where
you
you
just
were
put
then.
me back there?
You were lining up for the lightning bolt that whole time.
Yep.
He was pretending.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't like how many mistakes I make on the rules, but it's hard because none of you guys know the rules. So like, I'm trying here. If you guys could try to remember some stuff, that would be awesome. But
I mean, would he would know that too, right? That
Cool.
wouldn't work on me.
it would work on you. It just had advantage.
Okay, yes.
Yes, but he was specifically trying to take you out of the fight because you had just done a fireball that killed half his men.
That's fair.
Many men.
I thought about that and decided that he actually has a lot of spell options. But he didn't want to go Ice Storm again at that point because he would have had to put it on his own guys.
Truth.
He knows Fireball too, same story. He knows Cone of Cold, same story. Like he didn't want to. He's got all these AOA damages, so he didn't want to hit his own guys. So that's why he used Suggestion. So that's what he would have done regardless of the fact that you're an elf.
All right. I am happy with that then.
Okay.
What's happening next?
Dundas was talking shit to you, I think.
Oh yeah.
Where you going? And then as he's
I just
answering
used the
me-
lightning bolt because I wasn't charmed or anything. So.
Nice shot. I would.
I love how you asked me that after I kill like all of them. Where you going? Over here to shoot them.
Yeah, man. So as I look up, I see those dudes, and I see the blue guy there, light blue guy. And I want to use my Hunger of Hadar.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm gonna cast that, and I would
20-foot
like that.
radius sphere of
Mhm.
blackness and bitter cold. And then the description just keeps going on. Remember that?
Blue guy.
Like the description. You open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. A 20-feet radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range and lasting for the duration. This void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d4 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage as milky otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
That's it.
Jesus
poetic
Christ!
Sounds like my life every day.
What a spell description. It's probably my favorite. Where do you want it?
To the left a little bit where that blue guy's in it.
Uh-huh.
Right there. Right there.
Okay.
Rob's gonna start calling his place the Hunger of Adar.
Alright, so he doesn't take any damage yet. The creatures
Right.
only take damage when they start their turn or end their turn there, and it's difficult terrain. So it is possible to move through it without taking any damage if they can hustle.
Yeah,
And
but
as you
it's
know,
start
these four in
or-
front can
what
hustle.
is this one? Start or end.
Yep.
Start and end, or start or end, or it's both.
It's both.
2d6.
Yeah,
It's a
said
2d6
5-foot
cold
radius?
if they
Or
start,
whatever.
2d6 acid if they end.
Got it. Let's do it. Keep it moving.
Okay.
Beef.
The cloaker, hearing all these people approaching from behind him, decides to chase that Kenku after all. So he does one of those. He's on the ground.
Alright.
Okay.
That was pretty legit. I looked out my window.
He's
just now.
he's on the ground munching. He like lifts up his head and looks, and like sees them coming, and then you cast your spell, covering it with darkness. But then he just jumps up and flies away. Like
It's
he's
supposed to be
been
a 20-foot radius, isn't it? The Hunger of Hadar.
yeah.
Yeah. Very good, sir. So I'll just pull it out a little bit there. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Good job, Jack.
I only looked because you said something.
Yeah, no,
Oh
I
yeah, I
don't
say
guess you're
lots
the
of
one that
things.
heard
That's
me.
true. Okay. Maxon. I think everybody's up now. No, Romulus isn't.
Yours not up.
Does Romulus need to be
and Grimgar. Are Romulus and
stabilized?
Grimgar both down?
Yeah, I'm still down.
Oh,
I'm down and need to be stabilized.
Yep, they're both down and need to be stabilized.
get Grimgar up first, so maybe he can heal Romulus afterwards.
Sounds like a
You
plan.
can't get anybody up though.
I roll Romulus Canis Smash.
He can try to stabilize, do a medicine check.
That won't get you
Yeah.
up though. That'll just keep you from making saving throws.
Right.
Oh, you're
I
out of
don't have
potion.
any more healing
He had
potions.
two. He used them both.
Oh no.
You could probably search our bags, right?
Do you have healing potions?
I don't know. I'm looking
neither,
right now.
neither does he. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Maxim, what
Alright,
do you do and say? You don't have any healing
going to-
potions. So what would you say or do after? Oh shit! I don't have any more. Then what?
I want to go to Grimgar
Uh huh.
and at least stabilize him.
Okay. So check off another one of your medicine kits. So you're down to 8 of 10. What do you do with your movement and bonus action?
My bonus action, I want to look for I want to look through Grimgar stuff and find something I can heal.
You can't. That isn't a bonus action.
It's not?
You would have to look through his stuff. You spent 6 seconds making sure he doesn't bleed out. You didn't have time to look through his stuff. So you have to decide. You can either stabilize him with a med kit or look for a healing potion in his stuff.
Isn't that what I wanted? That's what I just said I wanted to do.
Okay, so you don't
No,
use your
dude.
medicine kit.
Oh.
You have to pick one.
Alright, let me look for a healing.
Look for a healing potion. Okay. Alright. Make an investigation check. How well you do is going to tell me how long you take.
Investigation +0. I rolled a 11.
Okay.
You get a plus. No, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, it's not a saving throw. You do find one with enough time to give it to him.
I give it to him.
Okay, Grimgar, mark off one of your healing potions.
Okay.
And Max and roll 2d4 plus 2.
I got a 4 and a 1.
Okay, so you heal 7 hit points.
Okay.
You've got about 23 feet of movement left and a bonus action. You probably can't do anything with a bonus action.
I guess I'll just end my turn here.
Okay, so he stays there, ends his turn. Urkin, you've taken off.
Sweet.
Now what?
Okay. How's the stabby lady doing?
What turn are we on?
That's a good question.
How many times has anybody gone?
Maybe
Let's
Four at least.
see.
I think 4.
No, I think I used 3 spells. 2 fireballs and a lightning bolt.
I attacked, I got down, I got up, and this is the 4th turn, I think.
I think this is the
Should be
4th
the
turn.
This is only the
I think-
4th turn? Holy shit, a lot's happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. She's dead.
Fuck. I can't do anything about that. What's the battle look like up ahead?
Ahead of you?
I guess I don't.
You don't see anybody where you are, and he's not actually right there. I just haven't
You're saying I
bothered to
can't-
move him. But he's not right there. You don't see him.
I can't see anything up.
Make a perception check. Maybe there's another crow or 2 or 3.
Not up,
Or
but
a
like
cloaker.
north.
North.
Scroll up. Let me see here. I see.
You see
statue
your
probably, right?
people, and you can't see around this corner. Last thing you saw was this guy went over here, and then Dundas came over, was asking Theron what he's doing, and then cast a spell. And then
Alright, go up there.
and you can't hear the whispers because it only goes out to 30 feet.
Go up to there.
Okay. Okay. Now you
Say, knock
you
that.
see the black tentacles, the black void with tentacles.
I turn to there and I go knock knock.
Who's there?
She's dead.
Oh no.
I got her. Okay. Black tentacles. I don't see people in.
You
the
don't see
black
any bad guys.
tentacles.
Nope.
Do we recognize the
Light doesn't go through.
dead lady?
Yeah, I recognize her. Right? She's clearly
Yeah.
identifiable.
You saw her. They
Yeah.
held her up.
That's your lady friend there. She's dead. Sorry. I guess I'll go to the left now a little bit.
Okay, how
Since
far
I
did you
can't
move?
see it.
35. Okay, that's 45.
I guess it's there, right?
Action?
Do I get any spells or anything? Let's see.
If you could see somebody, you could use your bonus action to move your thing, but...
I cannot.
Oh wait, you got knocked. You lost concentration on that anyway, never mind.
Yeah, I could cast the spike thing again, but I don't know if that's really worth it since I can't see anything.
I mean, if you cast it outside the circle, it creates more of a danger zone for them to have to get across.
Can they move to that circle?
It's difficult terrain. They can't see, but they live here, so they know what it's like.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah, let's just fucking cast it in the circle. Why not? I can take it off whenever I want. Spike growth, 20-foot radius.
Nice.
Got a range of 150. So I
Damn
Suppose,
huge shapes.
I don't know. Put it on the other circle, maybe, or further in.
Look at that. Actually, not done this, so like that. Yes, no? Turns are
No,
taking
move
a
it
long
up.
time.
Move it up a little bit,
Up.
so it gets the north path, maybe.
That.
That.
Yeah.
Do those AoEs stack?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't see why not. Spikes and thorns.
Slurps and
Right.
You could
Yeah.
definitely stack spikes on slurps.
I'm gonna say it can, sure. And they don't know it's there. They can't see. This is dark. Alright. Okay, I gotta start rolling damage because it's their turn. Alright, the guys in front take how much?
2d6.
Okay, you can roll that.
Got it. 2d6 coming up. First, we got a 5 and a 6
So 11.
for the first guy. How many am I doing?
No, I'm just doing one set of damage.
Gotcha.
This will last for the round. That's the first one being 11. Okay, so half movement. 10, 20, 30. And what does this effect do?
Which one?
2d4 piercing for every 5 feet. How far did I say that was?
You said 10.
10, 20, 30, 40. Then I'll give him the extra 5. So he's going to take 64. I'll just roll it.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll 2 at a time. 4. 8. 8. Oh my god. 20 damage to that guy. You guys have no idea because he's still in the darkness, so you can't see him.
Okay.
10, 20, 30, 45. He takes the same. 6. 5. That's 11. 6. That's 17. Man, I'm rolling really good even when it's working. My guys getting their asses beat. Alright. 10, 20, 30, 45. He'll take 2d4, 4 damage. And then this guy will run into it. 10, 20, 30, 45. Okay, now all 4 of them are going to end their turn in it still. So they take another
Excellent.
2d6.
Yep, here comes the damage for that. We got a 4 and a 4.
So 8.
8 for all them knuckleheads.
Alright. This guy dies and you see him just kind of fall out, like with a tentacle in his mouth.
Man, he started doing the slurping.
And he falls out dead.
Is Chris's circle just rough terrain?
Does 2d4 for every 5 feet they travel in it.
He did the
Oh.
damage for that already.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Doing both.
Joe rolled it that time.
Gotcha.
How much damage did you say it was? 8?
Who? Oh, yeah, for that 4 and a 4, yeah, 8. But they ended it. Yeah.
Okay.
The eye guys, those are those weak looking starving guys, right?
Yeah,
think
but these
so,
guys don't look so bad.
Okay.
Looked like they had a sandwich earlier.
Are they chained to a pole?
No.
Does they carry around with them wherever they go?
No. And you the first damage was 11, so the leader dude He's going to take 11. He's starting to look pretty rough. He's going to run out of the spikes to get out of the shit. So he's going to take another 2d4 himself. Okay.
Two D.
Okay, so he is casting Cone of Cold. 60-foot cone. 10, 60. I have to figure out if that's going to reach Grimgar.
What spell is this?
Cone of Cold.
What's the width of the cone?
A cone with a 90-foot, a 90-degree. Yeah, that easily reaches. It comes out. It would end up being super wide, with it being 60-foot cone is huge. All right, so all 4 of you need to make Constitution saving throws.
Me?
But I don't. Oh.
A total of 16.
Constitution.
24. You guys get +2.
I rolled a
Oh,
natural
Total of
20.
18 then.
Hold on. Everybody's. Grimgar has 18. Max and natural 20. Romulus
22.
22. Dundas
17.
17. Romulus, you're still down, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Romulus, you're taking a death fail. Really, regardless of pass or fail. Cone of Cold does 8d8.
What? I'm not gonna survive that.
I don't think any of you are going to decide to survive
34. So, and you take half when you passed. So 17 cold damage for everybody who passed.
What if you're
Okay.
wearing a blanket?
So if everyone who passed, what did you say?
that. 17.
Damage?
Yes.
Yes. So
Not
I think
heals.
Maxon's down, right?
17 healing, got it.
Yep.
My blanket shielded me.
I'm almost down.
I think Grimgar's down.
Yep, I'm down again.
And Dundas is still up. Now this says a creature killed by this spell becomes a frozen statue until it thaws. It says a creature killed by it, and you weren't killed by it. You guys were just brought to 0 hit points. You're not dead. So I think it killed means killed. So you guys are not statues. Okay, so Rhymeless, Maxon, and Grimgar, all 3 are down. And he's going to end his turn. Romulus has to make a death save.
I did all that rescuing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's going on?
Next is Percy. Or no, Theron, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm going to use my heal all spell.
Uh-huh.
Automatically full health to everybody. I'm just kidding. I wish.
Alright.
I win.
You got me.
You
Dundas,
thought I had
I,
that?
I already put my health at full. I don't remember what it
Dundas,
was.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save.
Too late.
Constitution save, right?
Constitution save.
18
I want to
plus
use.
What did you get?
20. 20.
20? Okay. I was checking to see if your spell went down because you would have lost concentration if
Oh
you
yeah, good
failed.
point.
Ah, good.
Okay.
He looks real rough. When he came
I'm
out of
gonna
that,
use.
he looked bad.
I'm gonna use my scroll of erupting earth.
Okay.
So I probably only be able to get him. It's a 20-foot cube.
You guys in the damn shapes. 20-foot
Alright.
radius or 20-foot? It just says 20-foot cube. Doesn't need a
20 foot
radius.
off the
Why would
ground.
it? Why would it need a radius? It's a fucking cube.
It's a parallelogram.
Cubius.
And then it
A
does
Cube
metamorphosis.
could be a circle. Think
does
about it.
stay there.
Can we get 3 of them?
He doesn't know they're there.
Yeah, I think I would put it right there.
Okay. What's he got to do?
So it is dexterity saving throw.
9.
So you got a 9. Okay, so it's 3d12.
You guys saw erupting earth back when you were fighting the orcs at the farm. That's that explosion of earth that comes up from the ground, and then the ground's difficult terrain after that.
Alright. See, 9, 4, and 3. So 16 damage.
16 damage. Okay, the earth explodes upward, and when the dust settles, you see his broken body laying on the ground dead.
God, man. That was a
Good one.
menace.
Does Percy do anything?
He would
I
come out of
also
the room behind the group, just following them, kind of like.
Okay. He can tell you the situation.
I want to rush to next to Romulus again.
Okay.
What's that spell that Lich has? That he can just say something and somebody dies.
Power word kill.
Yeah, first you have that. You can use them.
Shouldn't I be able to be right next to
Yeah,
Romulus?
Percy, just like
No, you moved over the course of 2 turns, and the only reason you aren't further away is because you
Oh,
ran
that's
to
right.
here and then had to run around a guy.
Okay.
Grimgar, death save. Thundus, your turn. You don't see anybody.
I go. Seems to be doing well. And
Oh,
I
I also want to say, as on my way there, that we need to save her, revive Grimgar.
Oh yeah.
Maxon goes first.
You can't use Revivify though.
I'm down.
Well, I say, man, I'm about to be laying down myself, and I start heading over to Grim. Or Grimgar's down, right? Yeah.
You keep reviving me and then I get killed.
All 3 of them are down. What do you do?
Someone needs to revive him with
I
more health than what I can do.
go up to Romulus,
Uh-huh.
and I want to. He's unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Sleepy sleeps.
I want to feel or not feel.
He could
Uh-oh.
he could potentially have 2
Whoa.
death saves or 2 fails right now. He could be a
Right.
turn away from dying for all you know.
I want to. How far did I just move?
15 feet.
15. So I have another 20. Is it?
You have another 15.
15.
Get the other guy, he can pick him up, and then I will go and pick the one.
Yeah, I wanna.
20.
Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up as best as I can and drag him. So,
Okay.
Strength throw.
No, I'll let you drag him. The 5 feet you could drag him.
Yeah, and that's gonna be to the west.
Yep, that's as far as you could move him.
Come on.
All right, we're almost at the. I wanna finish this off, guys. So we're gonna keep going, but
Okay.
we're almost at the end. Maxon, death save.
Oh.
Erkin, your turn.
Did he stabilize Romulus?
No.
No.
Just
Then
dragged him.
go up to Romulus and try to stabilize him. Do you need anything to do that? Or you
Nope.
just do it?
You roll a medicine check. Medicine. D20.
Does Nate know that? Is that fair for us to not even tell him that?
Nope, I just learned. No, it's okay.
Oh, you can try it. Go ahead and try it.
I
I was
didn't
gonna
know.
say something, but I didn't know if
So
Oh,
it was
medicine.
cool or not.
I see it now. On my
Yeah,
thing.
D20 plus medicine.
So 14.
14. All right. Yes, he's stabilized, Durkin.
Oh,
You use you never used your action on your turn, so that was your action to stabilize him. So you still dragged him to 5 feet.
Right. To stabilize him, that means what, though?
He's at 0
I
hit
don't
points
think
and he's not dying anymore.
Okay.
He's just an unconscious guy now.
Okay. Cool. So he doesn't have to do death saves and shit.
Right.
Got it.
When you are at 0 hit points, initially you are dying, which means you're making death saves to figure out if you're either going to stabilize and just be unconscious or if you're just going to die. So you roll your death
Got
save.
it.
When you are
You stop the
stabilized,
bleeding.
you're still unconscious, right? But you're not bleeding out anymore.
Okay, so it wouldn't have mattered if he got to max because he couldn't go. He'd just be down. Stable.
Yes. So what are you doing on your turn?
I can't. Can I move anymore? I want to help someone else out.
35. Yeah, you can get to Grimgar.
Get to Grimgar. Stabilize.
You could
him.
get to Max and you could pick between the two of them, really.
You don't have
I
any
think I
potions
would pick-
either?
I think I would pick Grimgar.
Okay. What do you do to Grimgar?
I had a 15 plus medicine, 18.
Okay. For medicine check, you only need a 10. So you don't need to be
Yeah.
nervous about this. You destroyed it. All right. He's at 0 hit points and alive. Dundus, roll a 2d6 for the start damage.
2d6 stock damage en route. Yeah. See, we got 2d6 here.
I'm at root.
First roll, root, 4 and a 5, so 9.
Pretty good.
That's
Not-
45. What are you talking?
Oh yeah, 45.
Okay.
Nah. I haven't rolled under a 4 on my d6.
Yeah, it's like me with my fucking 8d6s. I've the lowest roll. I think I've rolled a 1 and a 2, and everything else has been above a 5. And that's like
All right. The
Pretty
two in
awesome.
front
4 dice.
die.
Whoop whoop. Fucking knock these guys out real quick. They got 2 of those.
Is this screen frozen for me?
I think so. Me too.
This is
Did you
weird that
already
his
click
mouse just.
delete?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, we're good. It looked like
That
it
was
did.
weird. It did.
Trick.
Well, he was going to hit yes, and then it froze.
That wasn't froze. Joe froze.
Yep,
Computer was fine.
bro.
Okay. The two guys in front died. You don't really know that. This guy's still alive. 10, 20, 30, 45. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. He dies in the weeds. These guys all died from that initial d6 damage. They're weak motherfuckers.
Yes. Need to get Grimgar up.
And when all of that happens, these guys kind of pile up and stop.
Why would they stop?
Because they hear the
Tentacles and
screams of
creepy
their
noises.
dying friends in the blackness.
Would they be able to hear screams?
Oh my god, don't come in here!
Slurp, slurp.
Yeah, it only prevents
they-
light, not sound.
Oh, okay.
They hear the sexy slurping and want to enter.
I don't know, it sounds pretty sexy.
They don't want us to enjoy it like they
That
are.
one sadistic fuck in the back goes around them and goes in.
Hear that sexy sound.
As he takes his
Romulus,
clothes off.
you are alive but stabilized. Theron, your turn.
I run past everyone to Grimgar on the left there.
Uh-huh.
I dump a potion of healing, a greater potion of healing in his mouth,
Okay, roll
which
the
is
dice.
4d4 plus 4.
Percy sees that
Rolled-
everybody has stopped and reports that back to you, Dundas.
That is
Alright.
17 healing.
Cool.
I'll
Oh.
remove one.
You
I
move
have
any
3
more,
of
Phil?
those and a couple of regular potions, you
Do
bastards.
you move at all?
I start heading back to Viviel, and as I'm running back, I say, "You need to come revive her," to Grimgar.
Okay, you've only got 5 feet left. Grimgar, your turn.
Hooray!
All right, run away.
I'll attack, obviously. Mass healing word. I'll
Uh-huh.
use. Let me roll my d4. Of course, I put my die away. Rolled 4. So that's 4, 8, 13 healing to everybody. Everybody's back up if they weren't up.
Uh-huh.
And then I will.
Was that the max?
Yes.
What was the max roll?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was
That's the
under
max. That's the max it can be.
There, that was the one. Okay, I'm just gotta make a note.
Right.
And then I'll start running towards Viviel. And actually, that's a bonus action, so I could use my action to get to her as well.
Okay.
Boner action. Sweet.
Wow.
Boner.
Okay, that's your turn. Dundas.
Okay.
I am.
So you've got 8 turns left before your spell goes away.
Okay.
So you can relay that to your friends. Percy
guys,
and Percy has told you that they stopped because they don't want to run into the spell, but they're waiting.
Guys, there are 7 guys behind. I tell you everything that you can see on the screen. There. There's 7 guys back there. They stopped because they heard their friends losing their lives. So everybody's up and good to go. I can let go of Romulus. Who's that pink guy?
Viviel down there.
Viviel, she's
That's
dead.
it, yeah. That's right. Well, fuck. I don't know. Where
What
are
do
we
you do?
going, guys?
What do you do?
I'm gonna just pass.
You
Any of us
move?
talk to him?
Yeah.
Go get ready to defend near Grimgar.
You got it. I run down south. As far as I can go.
I mean, Romulus is the leader, but whatever.
I use my action.
I'm still laying down.
That's
Use your
true.
action, okay.
to try to get next to
You
Grim.
just started being able to see again.
Alright.
There you go. Cool.
Dundas is looking around.
Okay. Maxon, your turn.
I woke up 6 seconds ago. Come on.
How much HP did I get?
13.
13.
13, yep.
I know, I missed a couple of things myself.
That's all I missed. Okay.
Well, hold on. Let me figure something out here, and because I want to try to stop. Grimgar, your plan is what? Revivify.
Yes.
Okay. And what do you guys plan to do after he revives?
Probably heal
Um,
again.
What are
Can I can't do Revivify and Mass Healing Word in the same turn, right? Because they're both
You
spells.
cannot.
Yeah, okay.
What I mean is the
Uh,
plan. The plan is to defend the bridge.
I'd say yes.
I'd say so.
Okay, then we'll
Uh,
pick up next time.
I'd say
Chances
get the
are
hell
we
out of
can't.
get the hell out of here, right?
Well,
I'm gonna have
Vivi,
to-
if
that
well, I
die.
guess once Viviel's up, we would start moving away.
Revivify takes
right?
1 action.
Yes.
So we would start to head out, probably. I guess.
3 turns have passed since Dundas cast his spell, and it will last for 10 turns. So you can stay, wait for it to end, and then fight these guys.
Well, I
assuming
think we would
nobody
be
else
worried
shows
about
up.
Haman and
yeah. Yeah.
Harry, or whatever the other
And
guy's
who
name is.
knows who else is around? Like people just have
Yeah.
kept showing up. So
I think we would get the fuck out while we're all almost dead.
I know,
So
we
the
got
plan is to revive her and leave?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
What do you think, Jack?
Mm,
What do you think?
yeah, I would definitely revive her, and then I would have a couple questions for her, I think.
I'm definitely leaving with her immediately. I mean, I gotta ask her where the book is too. I don't know if she even has it.
All right.
Yeah,
I
and well,
want to
if
make
Farron's
this
definitely leaving, then I would leave.
okay
Yeah,
because
you need to roll out.
either we're stopping tonight and I'm going to move you guys to the exit because you've got 7 turns to get away from these guys,
Yeah,
or
actually,
I think we would head to
we're
the exit.
stopping and we'll
Yeah.
continue the fight next time.
All right, leave.
I'd say exit.
I say exit.
And I would heal again on the
I
way
would anyway.
to use up my second
Okay, do that
mass
now.
healing word.
How many people does that work on?
6, so I could heal her instead of one of us. But
I mean, Theron would feel guilty, so he would definitely want to grab her and
How many
a little
spells
3
does
that
she
time,
get?
so 12
Damage?
healing.
I could
12
use
healing?
some
Is
healing.
anybody not taking the 12 so that she can get it?
I won't take it.
Okay,
Sweet.
so Theron doesn't take it.
How
She
much
gets the
health do you have, Trav?
23.
I can use a
Okay.
different heal on you. I can use Cure
Well,
Wounds level 2 on you.
If you're
Here's
gonna
the
do it,
thing,
just do it. I'm trying to end for the night.
Okay, gotcha.
It's
All
gonna
right,
take
so
you
12
multiple
health,
turns to get down there.
12 health for everybody besides Travis, and then I'll heal Travis. So that's all my level 3
What are you
spells.
asking me, Travis?
Before we actually did leave, does she have the book on her?
You have the book.
You have the book.
Oh, I kept the book. Fuck, good
Yeah.
idea by me. I don't know why I was thinking she had it.
Remember when
I
I
didn't wanna
asked you
give it-
last time?
Yep.
That was because I knew what was going to happen when you let them go on their own, and I was trying to figure out where the book was going to end up, and you said that you had it. So I was like, okay.
Thank God.
14,
So
14
smart.
healing for you, Travis.
If I could high five past me, I would.
Don't
Did you
worry,
get me,
I
Travis?
did.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Ryan, what was that?
14 healing.
Thank you.
I gotta
And
get
I'm
rid of my
going to say
diamonds.
that at some point, the boss guy's name was said during that fight, like somebody asking for orders or something like that. His name was Captain Swift.
Oh,
yeah,
you
he
told
did
us
say
Yeah, but
that.
you
did
said
say
that, yeah.
Oh, did I say that at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, his name was Captain Swift. And I set him on the path to coming down into the cave like 6 weeks ago at this point, and it's just
Oh my
taken
God.
this long because you were down here for so long. Okay,
He's been in some intense shit.
so you guys can obviously come back here again, like unless there's like a cave in or something. We'll see. But next session we are going to start off with you guys heading back up the long staircase. And Vivielle, though she feels like shit after having been beaten, recovered a little bit, tried to walk up a bunch of stairs, then ended up dead, and has now been revivified, you can still attempt to ask her questions about what happened.
Don't forget to ask her where the other two are.
I can heal a little bit more at the start next time too if we need it. But I lost all my diamonds.
So, okay, sorry it took so long, guys. But we're done for tonight. When do we want to play next week? My other group is playing on Tuesday, so I could play Wednesday or Thursday.
I could do Wednesday.
Wednesday
Either
good?
one's fine. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Think so.
Okay. Send a text to the group if it turns out that doesn't work, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You guys, that was a good fight. At parts, it was much slower than I really wanted you guys to go. We got to really work on thinking before your turn comes up, and not falling into the spectator trap, and like being ready to like you know what you want to do. I understand sometimes if what you do depends on a question you're going to ask me, or something happens right before your turn and fucks up your plan.
Could Ryan have saved Vivielle if he acted quicker?
No, they stabbed her like 6 times.
No, I mean like it because you like said it while you were waiting for them to react.
Oh yeah,
what if
he
it
gave
was
you 5
second
seconds.
one?
I counted it down.
Okay, so they could have said something to make them stop.
Yeah, they could
Is
have
what I was
surrendered like he
wondering.
said.
Okay.
I was going to surrender.
I
No,
would
you
not have
weren't.
surrendered.
He goes,
Would
you have 5 seconds to surrender. And Ryan goes,
Yeah. And
And then he
said,
kills
"You
him.
get stabbed 6 times and dies." I'm like, what?
Soldier, Travis. I don't surrender.
I know you wouldn't have surrendered
What
anyway.
is this word you speak of?
He pulls out
You
a
wouldn't have been
dictionary
intimidated by
and a
him.
pair of glasses.
Like, hold on. What do you mean?
There's no way Erkin would have cared either, unless she was a moon elf.
So it
Alright,
it was a
cool.
good
You
fight
owe
though.
me, you owe me some diamonds.
I was real happy with Nate actually using a spell at the end. That was great.
Yeah, it was good. It helped a lot.
Clutch.
Saved us.
It was very clutch. Travis got really like I actually this is probably my luckiest night for damage, but it was also Travis's luckiest
It
night.
was mine. Yeah.
You guys might have died there if he hadn't done so much damage. He fucked them
Yeah.
up.
I killed a lot of guys.
Yeah.
I was worried for most of the fight, to be
Yeah,
honest.
Grimgar didn't get a turn until after the fight was over.
Every
Not at
time
all.
every time Swift's turn came up, I was like, man, they might die. Because like he's throwing haymakers.
Yeah, he was strong.
He
Luckily,
was
he wasn't able to really do much to me, and I think that's what helped us win. Because if I died, I think we would have been fucked.
Travis.
Yeah.
And then, so now you guys know that it's probably a good idea to maybe spread some healing potions out amongst the party in case
Yeah,
Grimgar
I
and
figured you
Romulus
guys
both
some.
go down.
I'll
Mhm.
buy
You
2
spent a
more.
lot of turns using medicine checks.
Did you say you'll buy 2 more?
We got like 4,000
You know,
gold or something.
technically,
Well,
if he
some
hadn't,
of us don't
it,
have
prob-
any.
it probably
Well,
would
we're
have.
gonna disperse it at the next town.
If he hadn't used both in the same turn, it probably would have worked out because he used both of his on the same turn on Grimgar and Romulus. Then they got hit by an AOE and both went down again.
True.
I need
Yeah,
a
they got
better
fucked up.
healing potion, so I'm not
Yeah,
rolling
buy
just
some
4s.
greater healing potions like what I have.
I've got 10,000 gold between that diadem and the gold ring. Now we've got to check if they're
And
magical.
I rolled so many criticals. You guys are so lucky that when they were attacking the down people, the only critical was the auto crit because it was a melee within 5 feet. Otherwise, people.
That fucking wyvern was doing damage.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Well, he had advantage. I mean, he gets a +7 on his attack. With advantage, like he's probably gonna hit. And the last few times you guys have fought the wyverns, they've missed with their tail like every time. But if you fail the Constitution save, it's 7d6 plus the 2d6 plus 4 from the piercing damage.
What level are those creatures? Are they?
Wyverns. The cloaker was actually the hardest thing you fought.
Thank God he ran away. I thought he was gonna kill us all, and then you made him leave.
The wyvern is a
Uh,
6. The cloaker is an 8.
Mm.
And that
The cloaker, though,
lost guy there
I
with-
looked it up because he has a personality that's specific to that creature, and he's down there hiding, starving, waiting for blood, and then he just wants to eat. And it says he runs from any significant fight. Like it says that in the
Okay.
book. So he like ran out, like flew up in the air, tried to
Ate
attack some
people.
Romulus who was dying. Then you blew up all those Kenku, so he just started eating them. And then when that other group of people showed up, he ran off. So that was. I'm glad I remembered to look it up because he
That's good.
played within the parameters of like what he is.
What the
Otherwise,
hell
if he,
did 18d6.
there was a critical on the
Romulus.
Wyvern
Grimgar.
Stinger. And so it's 2d6 plus 4, Constitution saving throw. If you fail, it's another 7d6, and it was a critical. So that's a
I'll
total of
double all
18,
that.
18d6 plus 4.
That's insane. What level was Captain Swift? Was he level
6.
7?
6.
Oh, how was he using level 4 spells?
Well, the levels for monsters are different from you guys. The
Okay.
level of a monster is equal to what should be a bit of a challenge for a party of 4 that's the same level. So a
Oh,
party of
okay.
4 level 4 characters should be able to take on a challenge rating 4 creature without a problem. That's the math on it.
Okay, so he was just challenge level 6.
So a level
our
a
level
level
6.
6 guy should be able to give a challenging fight to a party of 4 level 6 guys.
Okay, and he was.
He was a 6.
No. I'm saying, and he was a challenge to us.
Well, yeah, but there's 6 of you though.
I know.
I mean, if you guys want, I mean, if he had, like Travis, you could kill him in like 2 turns if he attacked you by himself. The point is, it's not supposed to be like that's all you fight. It's supposed to be like 1 of 4 fights that day. If you did that same fight 4 times during the day, by the end of the day you'll have used everything you got.
Yeah.
And this day you had 2 challenging fights, the crow, and then that, and you've pretty much used everything you got.
Oh,
Except Romulus didn't use any of his shit because he was unconscious the whole day.
damn, dumb guy.
Once I went down, I was down the whole fight.
Same thing for Ryan.
Yeah.
Mm.
Chris only got up because he rolled a natural 20 and ran away.
It's true.
To be honest, though, with that many saving throws, you guys were bound to roll at least 1. You didn't roll a 1, though, which is lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got lucky with the throws.
I rolled really good tonight.
I rolled a 2 on my first death
Well,
save.
good.
Oof.
Not great.
All right, I'm leaving.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
See you guys.
Yeah,
Alright,
guys.
fella. Holla.